Welcome back to a long-awaited new episode from Ultras 11.
Took a little bit of a break, but we're back now.
I'm still Joe.
And I'm just Alex, not still Alex.
Well, it's been a wait. We've been away for a while, so that's why I'm saying we're still. And we're joined today by the lovely
Julian.
Just call him Rosati. Or Ro. We're going to call him Ro.
Brought the Chelsea lad today.
Yeah, we had to bring him back.
We're going to talk a little bit of, obviously, the transfer talk, but there's a lot of happening with Interested FC / Chelsea FC, which, I mean, I shouldn't be saying that because we're also in the same boat, but...
I was going to say, Juve and Chelsea
there's not much you can do but laugh, man.
But before we start with that whole transfer talk, considering we are Italian, and I got a lot of hate for saying that we didn't bring it up at any point, even though we've been away.
Yeah, it has. We took a bit of a break. We missed... a couple of weeks of the last whatever break they had of international that they played at the end of the season, which I still think is stupid to finish off the season and play that. But hey, they had that made up cup out of nowhere,
the Finalissima,
which
was originally actually supposed to be a charity game.
Yeah,
lest we forget, it was supposed to be a charity game for Maradona held in Napoli, so that they could remember Maradona's death and stuff like that. And it was supposed to be beautiful. And instead, FIFA turned it into a serious match that now
another
matters.
cup out of nowhere.
But Italy got railed.
Like the Conference League.
It's not made up.
It's these made up cups that keep coming out of nowhere.
It's not made up because we won 30 million from that. But we're not talking about Roma. We're not talking about that right now.
Did you actually win 30 mil?
Yeah, we won 30 mil because no other Italian team is actually good.
That's pretty crazy.
See?
Imagine we were all in a made up cup. How good we would do.
Yeah, but you weren't. You got knocked out.
We went to a real cup.
Yeah, and you got knocked out.
In a real cup.
Last time I checked,
Joe, we're not gonna start this argument right now. We'll talk.
It's too early. It's too early in the episode.
Fuck you. We're not talking about this right now.
Regardless, Italy got dismantled. They got railed. They got shown who their real father is by Argentina.
Yeah, they showed their miles behind teams kind of got brought back to earth after that whole Euro Cup run.
Yeah.
And I just honestly, with them not making the World Cup right now, I'm done with talking with them, because even after that game, it's like they make the World Cup. Maybe they can do something in this. Maybe just win another trophy, something. No, they just got demolished by Argentina.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but I will mention one thing. I did say that Italy needed some sort of revolution. They needed their youngsters to come in and step in, and then we had Sano, who was on the show, saying you go with Old Faithful, you blah, blah, blah. No, you needed their youngsters to come in because the games afterwards against England and Germany, they tied.
But I also feel like they needed that wake-up call.
Yeah, okay. Obviously,
they needed to continue with the old guys, have that happen, and then realize, okay, now we got to change things up. Now we're gonna, let's start introducing some of these younger guys, because clearly now is the right time.
I mean, Italy's new number 10 does look kind of good. That's all I'm saying.
That's kind of biased.
It's not biased.
That's biased.
But regardless,
Pellegrini.
Oh,
a little bit biased.
It's not biased.
Okay, Joel.
It's not biased.
Enough with this Roma.
Regardless.
So Roma free episode.
It's not a Roma free episode because they are involved in transfer talk.
Okay, well, let's
4
talk about
minutes of Roma.
Let's talk about something bigger than Roma.
Yeah, let's talk about Juve signing a new center back.
No, he said something bigger.
I said something bigger than Roma. TFC, man. They made more moves already than Roma has. They signed Crescito and Insigne.
No, they made more moves than Juve and Chelsea, actually. So both of you guys combined.
But we're interested in people. You guys aren't even at the interested point.
No, we're just seeing how it goes. That's how Roma is. We're just here. Hey, you want to talk about something?
At least we have talk started. We let the teams know that we're interested.
But TFC actually did it.
Yeah, they did.
You guys didn't.
Yeah,
both of you guys. It's all love.
Again, enough about us, Joe. Talk about TFC right now. Talk about TFC right now.
TFC
and the moves that they're making.
Who they nicknamed Il Magnifico, Insigne. I would like to know both of your guys' inputs on that. Do you think, career-wise, for Insigne individually, good move, not good move? Let me know.
For me, it depends how you look at it. Like if you're looking at, like, for him, if he wanted to, take that next step, become better, win more trophies, and do that, it was a completely wrong step, because you're going to MLS, no one really takes the league seriously.
But he could
as,
win
like,
more
coaches.
trophies, technically.
But again, trophies that are going to be like, oh, well, hey, I won the MLS Cup, and then they're gonna be like, wow, nice, man. You win Champions League, you win Serie A. Nope. Oh, that's cool. So if you went that route, obviously not good. But and like I know obviously he went this way because he came out saying it this week, and he could also just be saying it. But he was saying the move was more for him. It was a good. Obviously, they offered him the money he wanted, and for his family because he wanted his kids to come to North America, learn the language, go to school here because I mean the schools they are better here. So for him, I think it was more looking at his future and saying, "Okay, I want to set my family up," and that's why he made the move. Going soccer-wise, I think he's absolutely going to destroy the league once he starts playing, because for me, he's better than Jovinko. And look what Jovinko did.
Yeah.
Now you're bringing in Insigne. Like for me, Insigne, his toughest opponent is going to be LAFC because there's no way he's getting past Chiellini. That's his biggest thing. Because other than that, man, I feel like it's going to be a joke to him.
Yeah.
Like he was getting by Chiellini, like guys like Chiellini and Bonucci in Serie A. You know, facing these actual defenders that have proven themselves in Europe. And now he's going to a league that, I mean, no one really knows the name of these center backs. A lot of the center backs. I think for him it's going to be a toy. And I think Crescito is going to be it's going to be massive for their like defensive line because he's not the greatest, but I mean he's still going to be better than what we have. And he's going to I feel like bring a lot of knowledge to them to be like the players here, the defenders here, and he's going to help them out next season. And this season obviously it's coming in late. Like I think they have,
especially because they're so young. TFC.
How many games they have left? I think they have like 20 games left.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna say like 7.
No, they've played 13 already.
Really?
Yeah, they've played 13 games.
Yeah, but
how many games are it?
Who really knows, right?
No.
I don't think they have a 38 game season.
No, but I think they have about 15 to 20 games left, something like that.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just say
you guys know more.
Okay,
about this.
keep it clean. Let's just say
I do.
Let's say it's 20 games. Okay.
Okay.
Do you see like TFC now once they come in winning more than half of those games?
The one stat I do know is that TFC is 5 points from a playoff spot.
Yeah,
that's what I know.
But I'm saying, do you now
in my head, if I'm thinking of like a proper season, 5 points, that's nothing.
No, I know, but
that's literally you fumble 2 games, see you later.
Question is, the last half of the season now, do you see them winning more than half of their games that they have left?
I don't know if this is a question for me, but
it is. I was just kind of piggybacking off the other one.
In saying, like Insigne, okay, he didn't make his debut last week, even though he was introduced last week. This week, he will probably make his debut. I would like to say, he's supposed to. Do I think he's like that instant impact that he fucking destroys the league? Sorry, I swore. No. I think maybe 2-3 games he makes his impact. I want to say like they can maybe make that push for the playoff spot. Do they win anything? No.
No, I think they'll get to that.
I do think they can maybe make that playoff spot.
No.
Because who do they have to play against?
No.
Nashville SC? Not even FC. They're known as SC, soccer club.
Okay, now roll.
I think my dad is coaching Nashville.
Answering Joe's question and also mine, how do you think Insigne is going to do? And do you see them winning more than half of the games?
I mean,
left?
the rest of the season, probably not. I think even with him, I don't think they're going to do what they did with Jovinko. I think Jovinko is just a far better natural goal scorer, and like the team he had with him was probably more well-rounded.
The team I agree with.
So I just think that's why Jovinko did even better.
But realistically, what did they replace from the Jovinko team? They have Pozzuelo, who I think is kind of an upgrade to Victor Vasquez.
They had a younger Bradley, though.
You get a younger Josie.
The only thing they got now going is like they do have a lot of the young players.
They still had Richie.
Richie was a huge point. Richie was.
And also had who's the right winger, the Barca guy.
Victor Vasquez.
Vasquez. Oh,
yeah.
Vasquez. So I don't know. I think he's gonna do well. I don't think he's gonna do as well as probably everybody thinks.
Well, I was gonna say the stats on Jovinko were like MLS wise, like kind of insane. He's the leading goal scorer of all time.
He scored that banger free kick.
not only that, dude.
No, but I mean, like, memorable moments,
Oh,
too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
tons
Memorable
of
moments for
memorable
sure.
moments.
He also won a
So I
championship.
don't know. I think it's
for
going to
them.
be a big shock for Insigne himself coming here. So
That's what I'm saying. For next
I have
season.
no idea how he's going to do. I don't think he's going to do as well, but who knows? It's Insigne, so guy could be incredible.
I mean, I've never heard his nickname was Il Magnifico.
No.
Personally, I know.
I just think, man, 'cause like
I do think he's great. I do think he's a good player, but
I've seen games like him going like into games like Serie A or with the national team that like what you see when he goes into and he's playing with confidence, even if it's a smaller team. But you see him playing with confidence, he's almost like he's unstoppable. He's incredible on the wing. It's those times where that was his problem was something against the bigger teams you kind of wouldn't see him anymore because he would kind of lose that confidence, especially if something happened to him in the game or whatever.
Well, that's the thing.
And with the MLS, I think that he might have a little bit more confidence.
Yeah.
Because he like obviously any player coming from a European team to the MLS is gonna think they're superior, rightfully so, because coming from that, taking that step. But for me, I just think he's gonna be playing with a lot more confidence every game. But I mean, hey, we gotta see.
He'll definitely have that like freedom to experiment something he didn't try when he was on Napoli.
Obviously,
like that extra back heel. Something simple like that. In Europe would be fucking rare.
Yeah, but look at Jovinko. You saw Jovinko do that when there was that one goal he rolled to like two guys' legs.
Yeah,
spun around one guy and then he scored.
But
it was unreal.
Jovinko,
but you would never see him do that with a Juve.
Yeah, I was gonna say even Jovinko. Like I feel like he had the ability to be not the best thing, but like he definitely could have been up there for like Italian talent wise. Like it was supposed to be him and Ballo.
But again, Joe, he was.
We're gonna make a segment on
a guy
generational flops.
He got given the opportunity with Juve, and it's not like we loaned him out, but then we took him back. They had him playing there. He played Champions League, but he would go missing in games. He would just.
I just think he needed like a guy like Jovinko needs to thrive off of those smaller teams.
Yeah,
whereas
what I mean.
Insigne, at least he's coming from Napoli. He
that's
just
why.
won a Euro too. Like, yeah, okay, he didn't qualify for the World Cup. Sorry, because he may not be as well as people think he is. But with TFC, I do think not this season, but next season, I do think he will have like a significant impact. And TFC is also linked with Bernardeschi.
Yeah.
And
bring the three Italians over.
I personally think that's
the Italians.
I personally think that's a terrible decision for Berna and his career.
It was a terrible decision for Insigne, but hey.
Insigne, you could kind of understand. 30 years old. Yeah, he's getting paid that much.
Berna's like 3 years younger than him, man.
And
you could say like, yeah, he's in his prime, yeah, but what does he have other than moments of like that he actually had like a good like a good moment in a game, like the Atletico game that will forever be his best game that he's ever played with Juve. In the national team, realistically, he didn't really do much. He shut down games and he took a penalty. Yeah, he scored.
That is a big thing.
No, that is massive. I'm not going to take that away.
Jorginho missed the penalty shot against Switzerland.
It is. But I'm saying it's not like he played in like Chiesa. Chiesa was a difference maker in a game. Bernardeschi never came in and was a difference maker.
We're not comparing Chiesa to Bernardeschi.
But Joe, that's what I'm saying. Bernardeschi, his move right now is either going to be to, like I'm sorry to say this, like Roma, which is it's not a step up. It's not going to Milan or Inter. Like that's you're still with a top team. Whatever.
I just wanna say, Ro just said lower. Continue
or go
lower.
Like a lower table team.
Yeah, lower table Roma.
Yeah, a lower table.
Or listen. Or even worse than that, Roma doesn't even like they even say to him, "Yeah, you know what, buddy, we don't want you," and he ends up going to like a Fiorentina or like a Sassuolo.
I just want to let you know, Roma wasn't interested, so we're not a part of that lower table team.
Sure, you guys weren't.
I personally would take him.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I
liked him.
I think he has a lot to offer. It's just he's very kind of like he's just undervalued.
No,
in a sense,
you know who Bernardeschi's gonna work for? You know what I'm telling you? Like he would be a monster, Conte. Because you know what he's like? He's like a Giaccherini. Does not have any skill.
Stop! You can't compare him to that. No.
Giaccherini had no skill, but the man was a truck. He did his job. He knew how to pass a ball. No. He knew how to do his job. All the simple things.
Okay, but Berna actually knows how to shoot the ball. Giaccherini literally couldn't. Shoot
this year, like this season, Bernardeschi scored his first goal in 2.5. No, in a year and a half.
Sure, he's been riding the bench.
But when you come in and you get given a chance, man, you got to score.
You guys are literally linked with Zaniolo for 50 to 60 mil, whatever the
50
price
mil.
tag
Top-
is,
top
50
raise the
mil,
price, 50
yeah,
mil.
sure, whatever.
Or
And he
cheaper
scored,
if we include players.
he scored in total, and he played almost 60 games this year for
Yes.
Roma. He scored 7 goals.
Yes, but
7.
But he's
Joe-
impactful in other ways.
yes, he can change the
You're
game,
telling
Joe.
me,
He can
though,
completely change the game.
But you're telling
Look
me
at that game when he scored the hat
Why are you
trick.
trying to compare Zaniolo and Berna right now?
I'm no, but what I'm trying to say is that
no.
if you actually give certain players the time of day, Bernard, there was a reason why he was bought for so much. Those slaloming runs, that shot he has, that wand of, okay, it's not a wand actually. Retract that, like that the half broken wand of a left foot that he has. I do think Bernard
Joe, he has
could
a,
be impactful.
he has a rocket of a left foot. I'm not denying it.
Yes.
He like last year when Ronaldo was still on the team, like they were like I forgot who said it was a video, and they were saying I think it was one of the goalies. They were saying like Ronaldo has the hardest, and they're like the second is Bernardeschi.
If you give Bernard the time, the playing time, I get it now. He's what,
past that, man. He's
27,
27,
28?
You're
I
not
get it.
You're not gonna get
I do
better
get
than
it.
this.
I do get it, but this is the peak of his career, essentially age-wise, whatever. I don't think for TFC, like obviously for TFC, he would destroy the league. I do think he would probably do better than Insigne.
Yeah.
I still think though he has that European level in him still. Is it for Juve? No.
So does Insigne.
The only thing, Joe, I'm telling you this now,
Yeah,
what
but
Berna would be
does
good
he?
for. The only
Yeah, he
thing,
does.
Joe,
For the amount he wants.
I don't know what he wants.
Well, he declined what, 4 mil from
4 mil
Napoli?
from Napoli.
Do you think he's
TFC
worth
was
more than
offering
4
TFC
mil?
was offering him what, 10 mil?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying
Is that what they offered him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're paying, like 10 mil.
I'm not saying he's stupid. 100%, you take that. But as a European stature team, do you offer Insigne more than 4 mil? You're a Chelsea fan.
I could see a team paying him more than 4 mil.
Yeah, but which team?
I'm sure like some mid-table teams would pay it.
But that's the thing, a mid-table team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, obviously
He
not a top
demands,
3 team.
like-
No, yeah. I don't
And
see that.
no top team was gonna give him that money.
No, exactly.
The only thing that maybe would have given him that money is Juve, and he would never go to Juve because he's actually from Napoli and like doesn't like Juve. He's
Which-
come on and said it. He would never go.
You
over.
gotta respect.
Which I respect that. That's
loyalty.
fine.
You gotta
Like,
respect the
you say like
loyalty.
I would never play for them. You know, like I'm Napolitan. Like I would never do that. Hey, no problem.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. But then obviously it limits yourself because then you're putting, you know, like your emotions in front of your career. Because let's say Juve does give him that opportunity, offers him 6 mil. What, you're gonna say no because you don't like the
Isn't
team?
the best team in Italy.
Yes.
But then you're kind of just halting your career because you know you're putting your emotions in front of you.
I love how Rose just gives me a look every time I say
Joe,
no and
at the end
I
of the
choose
day-
loyalty. Rose is like,
At the end of the day, Ro's a Chelsea fan. If he was playing
Yeah,
soccer and he got
all
given an
of their-
opportunity,
all
let's
of
say
their
2 contracts,
talents.
Liverpool and the Spurs. I'm sure he's gonna sign one of them and go play with them.
Chelsea offers you 2 mil, Liverpool and Spurs offer you 10 mil. What are you taking?
Depends where I'm at in life, man.
No. You're like,
If I'm sitting comfortable money
you're our age. You had no contract before this.
oof. Probably gotta go 10 mil, man.
Yeah, you have to, man.
You can't turn it down, man.
So then you don't know what you're gonna get after that, man. You get a 2 mil contract, and then your career ends in a year and a half.
Sets you for life, man. Joe, you say no, but the
Yeah.
paper's in front of you. You're cutting your wrists, bleeding over
Yeah.
that contract is giving you. Yeah, you are.
No way.
Yeah, you are.
No way.
Roma
I was gonna-
offers you
that's right.
$20.
I was gonna.
Somebody
that-
offers you.
I was gonna
Literally-
ask him. a question, but I didn't want to waste my time because I don't know the answer.
You
You
already
already
give
know.
us this fake loyal
Yeah.
stuff.
If Roma were to literally look at me and say, here's $20 and you could eat at one of our restaurants for free. And then Juve, Inter, Lazio, all those guys come up to me and say, hey, here's 5 mil. No way.
You say that now, man.
Okay, what do you-
Everybody's
Joe,
different under
Joe,
the.
listen, okay? You were let's say right now, like you were Haaland's age. You're pretty much Haaland, okay? Having the career he's having, the potential.
I'm too short to be Haaland.
Okay, shut up. I'm saying you're Haaland. the potential that he has and everything, like you're lined up like that. Then you got Roma coming to offer you. They say we're gonna give you 2 mil a year, but you're gonna be a backup to Tammy because obviously he's our main striker.
He's a
Lazio
king.
comes in, says we're gonna give you 20 mil a season.
No way.
You're gonna be our starting striker and our captain.
No way.
Yeah, you
You're
are.
crazy,
I'm telling
man.
You could
You're
say
crazy,
no, man.
I
bro.
will literally put money on it right now.
Man.
I would
You can put
never,
money on it,
dude.
but that's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
Joe,
would
yeah.
never say yeah. Because
Never
first
gonna
off,
happen.
Oh,
first
man.
off, if you were to literally offer me 200,000,
Everybody's different when the real money comes.
if you were to give me 200,000, I would say yes to that to play for Roma.
Everybody's different when money comes around, man.
But no, never Lazio.
Everybody's
Never.
different.
Give me
So,
give me a different club.
I'm a diehard Juve fan.
Everybody's different
Inter
with
Milan
money,
comes
buddy.
and offers me that kind of money compared to like if you were to offer me fuck all. Buddy,
Well,
I'm going
only
there.
reason why I say no to this, I have to quote him.
Who?
There's only one guy.
Totti.
You have to quote Totti.
Oh man, look at the career that guy had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was fantastic. He won a Scudetto and 8 Coppa Italia.
Yeah, man. The same as Nicholas Anelka and Lord Bentner. Same amount of Serie A titles.
Man, what a legend.
No,
Still
you can't. No. He ruined his career because he let his emotions get to
Yeah,
him.
okay. Could he have won more? Could he have been actually praised by Juve fans and Chelsea fans and Real Madrid fans? Yeah, sure. But
But he just chose to. Hey, I'm
I
gonna stay
bet you
with
he
Roma.
regrets that
Listen,
decision every day of his
listen,
life.
no,
I
he
bet you
doesn't.
it eats
He
him.
definitely doesn't.
Obviously, he's not gonna admit it
right.
now. 'Cause he can't
I'm
take
gonna
it
go pay
back.
for a cameo from him and get his opinion on it.
Say that you wanna. that
Honestly,
you
we do
regret
that.
now
Tell
joining
me that you
Madrid.
hated staying there.
You got to do what the heart wants. At the end of the day, the heart wants one thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
and,
money.
And if in
Happiness rules over
Have you ever
money.
seen a sad guy on a jet ski?
Yes, Sean Kingston when he almost died.
no, you
Exactly.
never saw it though.
See? You got
DJ Khaled
serious.
has lost at sea on his jet
Yeah,
ski.
but
He was
DJ
singing,
Khaled
man.
doesn't know what's going
filming
on.
videos.
Yeah, because sure, he thinks he's the best.
Instead of Google Mapsing his way home, he's like, send somebody out to help me. I don't know how that works.
It's DJ Khaled though, man. Like,
Guy was lost at sea, he could just phone somebody. We'll post the videos to the story. But anyways, I mean,
regardless-
everybody's different under money, so we can't even throw an if, what.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I know
it's-
you would
in the
crack
situation.
under
Yeah,
pressure.
in that situation, it would be completely different. Like you can't talk now because it's not you're not in that thing. So you're big. God, no, I'm loyal. In that situation, that money's there, and you know, like, hey,
You know you can take
I
care
can
of
take
your
care of my
family.
family. I can.
Right,
My
you're
parents
taking
can
care-
retire. I can do this.
with $2 million, I could still take care of my
what
family.
do you think? You can
Where
barely
are
take
you
care of
taking
yourself.
care, buddy? 2 mil.
Buddy, I don't ask for a lot in life.
You know what? $2 million a year
it's
can get you. I know,
better.
like I mean, like
A
now
mil,
saying
I
it,
could
like
get
yeah,
my parents
it's
a
a lot.
nice little house
Yeah, where?
anywhere in Woodbridge, actually.
For what? A mil.
There goes
A
the house.
mil?
Okay, there goes half.
So where's your house?
More than half your money.
My house, I get paid the same amount next year.
It's only a 2-year contract. And then what happens after that?
Yeah, okay, so 2 years, $2 million, that's $4 million.
Joe,
Oh,
stop
instead
this.
of 2 years, 20 mil.
Yeah.
Joe,
I
stop
don't need
this
to live
talk.
lavish.
That's
tomfoolery.
logical.
Listen, I cook, so I could cook for myself.
Okay,
Here
shut up.
we
We're going back.
go, man.
We're going back to Berna.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
going to TFC.
regardless of
is
this-
a good move.
Berna to TFC, I don't
Would
think
be a
is a
good
good
move.
move. I
Yes.
do not think it is.
Joe, there's nowhere else he's gonna
It's
go.
It's a better
It's
move
not
than
a good-
Insigne at TFC.
Yeah,
No.
Yes.
No, I think for Insigne it was perfect. I think for
Insigne's better than
Insigne it was
Bernardeschi.
perfect financially. Yeah, of course he is, but
So then what's the argument?
Berna to TFC doesn't make sense given his age, given his like the ability.
What do
yeah,
you-
but Joe, it's
What do
Joe.
you-
Hold on,
okay,
wait,
so
hold on,
wait,
Joe,
wait.
pause.
No,
No,
shut
pause. Listen, he was making Bernardeschi
Yeah.
$4 million a season. Okay?
Okay.
We offered him, I think it was like 1.5 to 2 mil for an extension. He said no. He wants 5 to 6. Which team is paying him 5 to 6,
Nobody.
Joe?
No one. No.
Okay, so you're in the same situation that you're in with Insigne.
Yes. Okay. Is he being greedy? Yeah. I didn't know
Okay,
that.
so-
I didn't know that fact. I didn't know
Yes.
that fact.
Joe,
So then now what he's going to do with that fact?
You retire because you're fucking stupid because
Or
you're not worth that amount.
Go
should
to
get the
TFC
cool-
because they probably will
You
pay
should get the
him.
Koulibaly treatment. 1.5 mil somewhere.
Yeah.
That's all.
1.5.
Yeah, we have to touch upon that.
Yes.
Actually, the
Well, what's-
Koulibaly treatment.
When we get, are we going into the transfers now? So
Not
about the
yet.
transfers?
I just want to say one more thing. If you guys want to rebuttal it, of course, rebuttal it because I know everyone's going to disagree. But Berna definitely not worth that amount that he's demanding.
Yes, obviously.
100%, he is not worth that
So then
amount.
what's your argument?
I guess there really isn't an argument
Thank you.
because if
You
he's,
said
It makes
Insigne is
sense.
better.
If he's going to be
if
greedy,
he's I was gonna say if he's demanding that amount, I
then
guess
only
I really
TFC
don't
is the
have an
best
argument.
option for him. If he's willing to take
Financially
2
speaking,
to 4, then you know what?
Why do you think about his finances? Who cares
Yeah.
about his finances?
clearly he
player
does.
wise, buddy. Nobody's signing him.
Yeah.
Player wise, 100% he could get like some sort of signing.
Where?
I
So could
saw,
Insigne.
I saw with Turkey, Besiktas and Fenerbahce were looking at him.
Okay, but at the end of the day, man, where you going to go play? Turkey or you want to play North America?
Turkey.
Why would you want to play Turkey?
They have good coffees.
Okay, but if you
Oh,
go to
man.
North America,
Think about it.
He'll be a god here.
And especially like
Starbucks?
Joe.
Or
He'll be
Turkey.
a god.
Joe,
Turkish coffee.
look how easy it is to now for like Insigne, Crescito to like blend. No, but listen, to blend. Man, look at the Toronto cult. Like in Toronto, the culture is heavy with Italians.
You know
So
what?
already
Okay.
that like it's easy to like settle in.
The thing is,
We're playing
TFC
Turkey, man.
fans-
It's completely
Sorry,
different.
TFC
They put
fans.
ketchup on everything, don't they?
North American fans. I look at the MLS as you're going there as like an experienced European player as a retirement home.
And what are you looking at
So-
Turkey as?
Yeah.
There's still talent there.
What
There's
are you, you're not going there to win
You're
anything.
not going there. Oh, I'm gonna win a Champions League here. This is the next step of my career.
Joshua, I don't even know if I'm saying this name right. Gvardiol
Gavardio, yeah, on Leipzig.
started in Turkey.
Yeah, okay, starting
So,
your career, Jared, not Joe,
what
not
are
going
you
there when you're
on?
27.
But I'm just saying, maybe you could have some sort of rebirth of sorts.
That's not how that
That's-
27.
Joe,
27
you know who
isn't
thought that?
exactly late.
You know who thought that when they were 28?
Quaresma?
Balotelli. And how did the season go for him? Did he
Ba-
revive himself?
he did, man. He scored 5 goals in that one game.
That was see.
Pretty
That-
crazy goal.
Then he set off fireworks in a hotel room again, and yeah,
That wasn't the same timeline.
he did it again this year.
Poor kid. Poor guy.
So-
he's a
He did it
lost
again.
cause.
So case closed.
He's a lost
So
cause.
going to Turkey's not
Poor
going to
thing.
help your career.
and also
It
that
could.
makes no sense. You're saying Gavardio started there, and if you're young starting, the guy's young.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, but he didn't make a name there. He made his name in Leipzig.
Yeah, okay, but someone has to start
he just
somewhere.
got noticed there. Even if he
But
goes,
Bernardeschi's not starting.
I don't
Joe,
argue with Ro. I'm
even
not
if he-
looking at Ro.
Joe.
because
Chelsea.
Bernardeschi is not
Chelsea-
starting.
Chelsea,
listen.
Chelsea's
He's not
interested FC. I'm
starting.
not talking.
Listen.
We
Listen.
got Matic from you.
Listen.
No,
He's-
from
Yeah,
you.
from us.
Joe, he goes to Turkey. Okay,
You guys got Tammy from
he
us,
scores.
and he's a god in Rome.
He scores.
Yeah.
He scores
You
25
guys don't
goals.
appreciate him.
Joe, he goes to Turkey. Bernardeschi
Yeah.
scores 25 goals in the season. Gets 11 assists.
Sign him tomorrow.
Who after that? We think everyone's like, oh my god, guys, we need to go get
We need to go
Berna.
sign
100
this
mil.
20-year-old washed up bum.
Yeah, they're gonna look at him and be like, huh, good for him.
For the right price.
Doing good in
yeah.
Turkey. No,
Because he's still going to be asking
Barca will
5
pick him up
mil.
on loan.
Wait. So you're gonna look at me now and say when Hamid Altintop left Galatasaray to go to Bayern Munich at the beautiful age of 27.
I'm sorry you guys have to hear all this nonsense.
Not gonna
Alton
finish it.
top.
Altintop won a treble.
Get with it. It's 2022. I don't care about Alton
Regardless,
top.
you're telling me.
You're telling me Bernardeschi has to go to Turkey to revive his career at 27 years old.
No, I'm
compared
not
to
saying he
Gavardio,
should.
who started there at like 19.
I just
18.
brought up a new name, Altintop.
Yeah, from how long ago?
Okay.
Yeah.
that
So
doesn't happen
this
anymore.
is just dead.
Berna is either gonna stay in. If he wants to stay in
I
Italy,
think he should stay in Italy,
he's gonna
but
stay in a
not for a
mid-table
top
team.
five. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Monza.
why is he gonna want to stay in a mid-table team?
Because he's not that good.
So then why not go to TFC where you
Because
get paid
they're-
more money than you would
I don't
ever
get what
than anyone else is gonna pay you,
Listen,
but now he's
listen.
not that good.
and you get to play with
Listen,
your friends.
What friend?
Crescito and
Crescito and
Insigne, man.
Insigne.
Crescito.
No,
he
maybe we'll
prob-
bring Balotelli.
Okay, Crescito, he probably
Juventus.
hasn't even said a word to,
Yeah, but they're Italian. Man.
Yeah,
except maybe like Bonacera, and that's it. He walked away.
Italians are all friends with Italians.
yeah, man. They'll play in the national
That's
team
not
at some
how
point.
it works.
Crescito wasn't in the
Okay,
national
here we
team.
go. Sure.
Berna,
Okay.
Berna, for some reason, never missed a national team appearance. Always got called up.
It's true.
Guy was doing nothing
I'm
at
sure you
Juve, was
saw him in
getting
the
benched.
camp.
They were
Listen,
like,
He's
"You're
my
my
coming, buddy."
theory is this. Gonna grab this drink before I say my theory. I just think he has more to offer than playing for the MLS. That's my thing.
So does Insigne, but Insigne is a better player.
Yes.
So why
but
were you? Why are you
Insigne-
fighting that argument on Berna?
Insigne
saying-
is also not getting the money given his age.
And neither is
But Joe,
Berna.
see, I don't get your argument. You're arguing something that you're going
'Cause
against the opposite way.
I think Berna has to be more understanding. So I'm hoping.
But he's not.
So I'm hoping. I'm
You-
hoping.
okay, so maybe you reach out to Berna and say, "Hey, buddy, listen."
no, but that's the whole point of this.
Imagine
I'm,
you heard us spending all this time
I'm
talking
hoping-
about him.
I'm hoping.
I don't think he talks about
listening.
himself this much.
I'm hoping he's listening to this.
Maybe.
That's all it is.
So you're saying, yeah. So you're saying he hopes.
Listen,
that, you
I
hope
talked
he has
to-
an epiphany, and he says, "You know, maybe I should accept some lower."
I talk to my brother about this all the time.
I gotta go to a mid-table team. I'm joining Roma.
And me and my brother always say the same thing. He should sign for a mid-table team. So maybe, everyone believes in manifesting. Maybe I'm manifesting that he joins Roma.
He's gonna sign for TFC.
Regardless, TFC is looking good for next year. I don't think this season's anything.
No, I think this
No.
season's gonna. They're just kind of move on with it, get past it, and then next season is going to be when you fully see
when Berna's there,
yeah.
playing center forward for them,
Yeah, probably actually
because he's not a real winger.
banging in goals, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like Carlos Vela. Carlos Vela playing in the MLS in his prime. He was like, "Where was I when I was 28?"
That's Zlatan.
I know that's what he
So I
said.
just said Ibra.
I said
Oh,
Ibra.
I didn't hear.
That was that interview.
I didn't hear the Ibra part.
That interview
Sorry,
when they were
take
asking
it
about
easy.
Carlos Vela.
He's not wrong, man.
But regardless of that,
Let's get into the
Sorry,
more
guys.
juicier details, the transfer talk.
I kind of think that was juicy, but
No, because
All
you're
that
you
time
were just
about
retarded
40
about
minutes on
Bernadeschi,
Bernadeschi.
trying to that you're saying he's worth the money that he should be signed to a top team.
not.
Okay, at first you were arguing
You're
top team, then you
but if
said
you're going to
mid-table.
mid-table team and lower wages, and TFC comes at you with higher wages.
Okay, but wait, my argument actually was because you guys said Roma is the mid-table team, so that's where I argued against it. But Roma is a mid-table
That's why you got
team.
triggered. That's why he was fighting the
That's why he
Bernadeschi
was
thing.
just fighting because Rome was a mid-table team.
We're not a mid-table team. When we win the Europa League and then probably finish like top 3,
And then Champions League next year, right? Because 3 years.
yeah,
You're going to win Europa League and finish top 3.
yeah. How much? I'll put my
And then Champions League the following year.
So who are you finishing above? Inter, Juve, or Milan?
Milan, for sure. And this is where the whole transfer rumors come into play. Who the hell has Milan signed?
Okay, I don't because I
mean,
I genuinely think
Divock
like
Origi.
nobody in that club knows who the owner is right now. They don't know if they sold.
They just re-signed Maldini.
Yeah, okay, but they don't even know their owner yet.
Yeah, they signed Maldini and
Oh,
what's the
didn't
other
they
guy?
sign it to that
Mascada.
Elliot?
They signed
Masada.
Masada. They signed them
Redbird?
both at like the last 20 minutes
What's
of the
new
thing
owner's name?
expiring.
The
Redbird?
new owner is supposed to be Redbird Cardinale.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
Well, they did sign
But-
Origi. He was unveiled.
Yeah,
No, but like that was a presentation from the Elliott management, like their old owners.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's still a signing they made.
Yeah, no, I think Origi's great, but
they're not like especially a team that just won the league. You would expect them to like make some moves, sign
yeah,
some guys.
let's
They're moving on
maintain
Ziyech.
players. They're not getting
But even
Ziyech,
that, I
though.
keep hearing talks about it. But
There's talks. It's interest at FC.
No. This is the. I think these
even-
are concrete talks. Like, there's the continuous talks on
There
it.
we go.
But even still,
I'm not
I
a
don't
Milan
think,
fan, so
and
how
I don't think
Your brother's a Milan fan, so it counts for something. You're kind of a
I
Milan
think
fan.
I
too.
do think that he's gonna end up there. They said that there's potential with. They just might outright buy him depending on the price. So
But see, I don't see him being
much
that
would he
like
be
game
worth?
changer for them.
I think 25 mil,
No way.
30 mil.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, something around that.
Ziyech is worth that much?
Yeah, he's still like young, fairly young. He's a good
How
player.
old is he?
26,
26, 27?
If we're gonna compare it to like somebody else's, like Berna, way better.
I was actually waiting for him to say like 27, 28.
But no, come on, he's a
and
good
then I
player,
would've
man. He
done
just
it.
never fit our system. We didn't play with any like natural.
Yeah, and
Well,
Berna
see,
doesn't
no.
fit the Juve system.
No, he doesn't fit any system.
Yeah,
I
we just
don't-
don't play with any natural wingers though. So I mean, you know what I mean? Like it'd be a good move for him to go to Milan, like slower pace
See,
soccer.
I don't think he'll do. I don't think he's gonna do
You
that
don't
good
think?
with Milan. I think like he'll be an upgrade on fucking Salamander over there, but I think
Hey,
I don't
I
don't think
think
he's-
Salamakers is decent.
I thought so too. And
Work
then I
rate-
actually
work
started
rate.
like fully watching Milan games. Dude, the guy does not know when to give up the ball. He just does crossover,
Yeah,
and
okay.
then just lose the ball.
like
He doesn't know when to
the
pass.
whistle.
He doesn't know when to pass it.
I think though his work rate is great.
Okay.
That's the thing. And in Serie A, you can have a winger that just attacks.
No, you need to have both.
You have to have that like multi-dimensional player, and I think Salamakers is great at that. I think he has that.
Coming off the
work
bench,
ethic.
he's good as a backup.
No, I think
backup winger.
as a starter.
No, I don't think he's a starter.
Do I think he's a top 4 player? No,
Joe,
no.
he's a starter on like a Roma, not a starter on a Milan.
Facts. Factos.
Yeah. You guys tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Milan, who's supposed to be like this Champions League, you know, like they're
Listen,
they're gonna
if
be
you're
up
gonna
there.
compare Roma to Milan, no offense to any Milan fan out there, we are built more for the Champions League than them. There, I said it. They have layout.
I'm not even a fan of the Serie A, and that's just I just
Yeah,
don't.
That's
I
not
wouldn't
false.
even say that.
That's not false.
The only thing you guys have that they don't is a
Weren't
healthy,
you guys losing games
reliable
to
number
those
9. Yes.
like those made up name teams?
Yeah, there was that team that was a fake team.
We
in.
lost to Bodo Glimt.
Yeah, there's a fake team.
And
Um,
Milan was losing to Liverpool. So I mean, like, there's just
No, but
Different
but
different
there's,
levels,
But
man.
there's still levels.
Yeah.
I was about to say the word levels.
Yeah.
There's still
okay.
levels.
Well, hey, listen.
I don't know if this is
You're
why
in
I brought
Europa
Roma.
League next season.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll still make it further than every Italian team.
Okay.
But
No,
regardless,
but if you're built for Champions League, better than Milan is, then you should be able to. Europa League should be no problem.
They have a slightly better midfield. That's what I'll give them.
And their backline, I would say.
Yeah, backline.
The only thing Roma might have on them is their
your
attack.
best, the backline player.
Don't even say it. I know you're gonna say
Yeah.
Smalling.
Yeah, because he is.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
Even though I hate the guy, he's your best. Who
He
else?
isn't.
Oh, Spinazzola.
You can't even count him because he was injured the
Yeah,
whole
he was
season.
injured. So
No.
Karsdorp, I hate. I don't think he's good at all.
and do not say Mancini or whatever, dude.
Mancini's a hack
that
job,
guy is a hack.
but he's not like I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna.
Did you
say
watch
he's
the
he's a-
final?
Oh yeah, I watched the final. Yeah.
The guy was horrendous.
The way I see it is, for every defensive line, there's a just cause.
Okay, but anyways, Milan's backline, Theo and Tomori.
Spinazzola is better than Theo. Tomori.
Wait, no,
okay.
no, but you can't. Spinazzola barely play. You can't
Yeah,
count him.
you
You play for
can't.
the season.
No, but
who's your left back
if
this
you're
season?
comparing player to player,
Who is your left back?
Yeah,
this
I'm
season?
comparing player to
okay,
player.
left
right
back
now,
this
right now.
season we had
No.
makeshift
Hey,
Zalewski.
player to player, I'm comparing. And right now, in current moment,
Yeah, Theo's better.
Theo is better than Spina.
Theo's better than Spina.
Okay, yeah.
It's clear.
Okay, Tomori.
Good wait,
Is better
one
than the rest of your back
One
line.
player hasn't even played all season.
No, but he's saying
That's
right
what
now.
I'm
Right
basing it
now.
off of. I'm
Compare.
playing
Banging
the
off
player
right
to
now.
player.
Player for player.
I'm not comparing. Oh, Spina
Okay, so
in the
then-
Euro Cup to Theo in.
So you'll compare Theo to Zalewski. That's what you're actually going to compare. You can't compare Theo
But you
to
just said
Spinazzola.
Spinazzola.
I can't, because if you guys are
No,
saying
no,
you
no,
can't
no,
compare it.
No.
Spina didn't play like once. He played what? The last 2 games? He
Okay.
featured as a sub in the final. So it's Zalewski.
Okay, sure. Zalewski. Still Theo.
Theo's better.
Yes. Obviously. One's 18 years old.
Center
One's
back.
20.
Center
Okay,
back.
here we go. And now look, now one
Center back. Tomori's better than Smalling.
any defender on
No,
your
no,
team.
no. Wait,
And
wait.
Kalulu's better than Mancini.
Yes.
Stop.
Dude, Kalulu he
Kalulu
might not
isn't-
he might not become the
And
this,
then
this player,
Florenzi?
but the season he had, man, was
Hey,
crazy.
Don't.
Isn't he Milan's right back?
Yeah.
We don't bring up.
Hey, he's Milan's right back.
And he is better
Better
than
than
whoever your
Karsdorp.
right
Oh,
back
hands
is.
down, man.
Is Karsdorp the guy with the tats everywhere?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Oh,
make me
yeah,
cry.
buddy, come on.
You're gonna make me cry.
And then their
You can't.
midfield, I mean, Milan
Yeah.
takes that
Their
too. 'cause
goalie's better than
Tonali,
yours.
Pellegrini.
Manyan's. The only thing you have is like
Tonali, man.
Pellegrini on them.
Pellegrini's great.
Pellegrini's better than anyone in their attack. You can rely
King
on him.
Cristante.
Tammy, I would say, is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tammy, yeah. But then Liao.
I had to look to my
But
left for the
that's
Chelsea
the thing.
fan.
Winger. Like,
Yeah.
Liao is obviously better than who's your winger? El Shaarawy. Who's your left
We
winger?
honestly don't even have a real left winger.
Who you guys playing?
Like
last
we
year?
play like a false 3-man back line with Zalewski playing left back, but also left wing back. Karsdorp playing right wing
Who's your
back.
two
but also
attackers?
Zaniolo and Tammy are the strikers.
And who was the other one? Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan actually has been playing. I think it's like a more of a defensive mid role, beside Cristante, because he's like the mobile one. He's box to
Now
box.
he's on
thing.
Inter.
Yeah, it's okay. Fuck that guy. I don't care for him. What? Because he has big calves? He's
I'll
shit.
see what he does now this season.
We're gonna get Fratesi. Pretty crazy. He leaked his own nude because he's a weirdo, but that's the kind of guys. Regardless,
Ro, how do you-
transfers. Todd
Those are
Bowley.
the kind of guys you wanted in your team.
I want.
No, I just want
I
to
want
ask him one thing first. How happy do you feel about the Lukaku thing finally being
Oh.
over?
Oh. Fuck that guy.
Dude,
Before we even signed him, I was even saying I don't
oh
want
yeah,
him.
you hated that
Hated
from the
him.
moment it happened.
Yeah,
I'll
before
even
it
say
happened,
that.
he's not built
I
to the
don't know,
Prem.
Art.
I even said he was not going to fit our system, how young, fast-paced we are. And that big idiot just sits up top and slows everything down.
And then just to I get it, you're unhappy, and then to come out like two months after you make the transfer to your childhood club, he starts coming out and saying, "Yeah,
saying
I'm
that
gonna go back to Inter. You know,
yeah,
not
an
when I retire."
unsolicited thing, calling out the coach,
Yeah,
saying you want to go back to that team. Oh yeah, and okay, here you can keep
no
starting
problem.
every single game, man.
and then you wonder why you're not touching
Yeah,
the
yeah.
field.
What an idiot!
Stupid on his part.
Lukaku sucks.
But now he got what he wants. Again,
Everybody got what they wanted.
I don't think. Yeah. Oh yeah. Chelsea's happy now that they got him out of there, and they can kind of.
I don't know if
Frees
Chelsea's
up that
actually
300
happy though.
Well, Joe, at the end of the day,
No,
you spent the
amount
At the
money.
end of the
for
day, it was
originally.
Abramovich. It was the Abramovich year that brought him in.
Yeah.
So I mean, he left. We have no debts on the team. So I mean,
True, actually.
kind of losing him it's an L on us. I mean, the money we paid
Yeah.
for him, but
You
it
kind of
frees up the 300K weekly wages.
Yeah.
He was getting paid that.
He took, I think, a half of a pay cut.
They took a pay cut now.
So you know what I mean?
He
Free up the books for us.
Sucks. he
Yeah,
sucks.
so
Yeah,
get rid of him.
I don't think he's gonna do as good. I think he's still gonna do good because he does.
Oh, I
suit
hope he has the
Serie A.
worst season ever.
He does
dude.
suit the Serie A more than the Prem, but I
think he has a
hope
bad
I
season.
hope he doesn't do good. Just because just the way he handled it. Honestly, like I know I chirped.
That's
Lukaku
not what like a
before.
world class player does. You
No,
don't,
man,
like,
he was acting like a
speak
child. Now
poorly
he's
on
trying to
everything
get
like
whatever he wants, and now they got like. I'm sorry. Like I hope
and then
nothing
he
but the
cried
worst
when he
for him.
saw, when his lawyer told him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Dude, come on, grow
Dude,
up.
I honestly, I wish nothing
What
but
a
the worst for
baby,
him this
man.
season.
No,
I'm sorry.
I think he doesn't have the season he had that one year that Inter won.
No,
I don't
to
think
be fair,
he does
he
that
did have
again.
the two seasons. He was good both seasons.
I don't think he does that again.
No,
I don't
No, I don't
know.
think so.
I don't know what it is. I just don't think he has that season.
he's not gonna have that push that
Exactly.
Conte
There you
gave
go.
him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna have that. He's still gonna be
Inzaghi
good.
is in that
He's still
coach
gonna be
room.
scoring, but then he's gonna have those moments where he kind of starts declining or he starts having a bad game, and Conte would usually pick him up and he would get right back after
And also,
that.
the team has changed. Too,
I don't
right?
think
Like,
Inzaghi's
lost
gonna have
Hakimi
that.
since he's there.
Yeah, Hakimi was
Perisic is gone.
massive.
Potentially, Bastoni or Skriniar is going to leave.
I think Skriniar.
More
You know what I mean?
Skriniar, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think
okay, so
Skriniar
Skriniar-
to PSG is
And like
almost pretty
Hakimi
much
was
done.
like
That was
big
He was a
massive,
guy,
yeah.
huge
Perisic.
part.
Yeah, even
like,
Dumfries too. They
solid.
might sell now.
Yeah, so you know
I
what I
think
mean?
United wants him.
I think
It's a different
Dumfries
team
was
he's going
actually
to.
probably their most underrated good signing.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't think he was- I
once
didn't think he
Hakimi
was-
left,
I didn't think he was
did
gonna be
pretty
as
well.
good.
I mean, they do have Gosens, which is huge.
Oh yeah,
But
but,
the pro-
he's
but the problem
replacing
is-
Perisic.
But the problem is
he's on that left
he got
side.
he got that injury before he came,
Yeah.
and then now he
He's
came
been
there.
out,
He's
yeah.
kind of like getting back or rehabbing from that. But
So guys, yeah,
who knows now with his injury if he's going to be
Yeah,
playing? Because dude, at the end
yeah.
of the day, man, no, he's not going to be playing as good as how Perisic was with that team.
No,
Perisic
definitely
was
not.
playing phenomenal. Perisic was the reason that they were that high up on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think
they won
Perisic
the-
started to play out of his
Coppa
skin at one
Italia.
point. Like he just became like a different,
Yeah, dude.
evolved form of himself. And I always
He literally
rated
said, "Yo,
Perisic.
I got to carry this team," and like
Yeah.
he actually did.
Like
he
I
stepped
always
up
thought
massive
Perisic was
times.
that solid player, but the last 3 seasons, I'd say,
Yeah.
different animal.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
There's
yeah.
just
Conte,
something about
Conte
him. He
changed him. That one season, he went to Bayern,
Yeah.
came back. Then they were gonna loan him out, and then him and Conte had like that talk, and like he started like changing. Ever since then, man,
Yeah.
he's been a completely different player. Like completely changed his game and like for the better. Like he's gotten better since then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But in saying that, sorry to cut you off.
No.
Went to go grab your hand, but I have T-Rex arms. Interested FC over here, Chelsea.
Yeah, it's rough for us, man.
You guys were supposed to sign. Do you wanna list
A lot
the
of, I
names?
mean,
I
a lot of guys.
I was waiting to hear the Ronaldo, Delict, Rafinha.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, Rafinha's the tough one, man. We agreed with
I
him.
thought that one was
That coach
done.
just being a loser.
I thought that one was honestly done. Like, I thought I'm like,
I
yo,
just maybe he doesn't know that Messi doesn't play with Barca anymore. All these guys who dream of playing for Barca.
I think Deco himself doesn't know about that.
It's
I
not-
think
it's
Deco
not this
thinks
Barca
Puyol's
team.
there.
from back in the day.
Messi's not here.
It's not the Barca team from back in the day, so I don't know these people's dreams of playing for this team. Like I don't get it where it comes from. I don't see it. I don't see the appeal.
I do wish we kind of had Flores.
I just don't
right
see the
there.
appeal anymore.
Just so I could look at him and say,
Times
where
have
do you get
changed.
the
Not
money?
10
I know,
years
but
ago.
I get it. I feel like it just depends how like these players were brought up because I know like there was a time like Barcelona obviously was never as good as when Messi was there because I mean they won majority of their Champions League with him there. Like that was
Yeah.
when they found most success. But for some like not for some reason, Barcelona was all, like, a lot of they always had big names.
Yeah.
They always had like they always
But
attracted.
they'll never
big
be that. I don't think
players.
they'll ever be that team again. Like that.
They're always, but I feel like they're saving grace.
consistent team.
No. But they're saving grace
I don't
is
think
going to
so,
be
man.
because players actually want to go
name,
play
yeah.
for Barca.
That's what they're gonna need to do.
That's
Yeah,
their
but-
saving grace.
Like if they're losing a Dembele, if they don't secure this Rafinha
Yeah.
deal, like these are big. If they don't end up signing Lewa, which I
Yeah.
mean it's already older, so
Which I don't.
so I mean I don't
see
know
that
if they
happening.
lose De Jong, that's a huge
Yeah.
loss.
Do
for
you
them,
see
dude.
them losing Dion though?
Yeah, honestly I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I see. I think if we could sign Delict and we offload Jorginho, I think we potentially could make a move.
I don't know if there's such a market for Jorginho though. That would
Well, I think like if we
maybe
sold him
from
to like a Serie A team, like a
yeah, like a mid
Yeah.
table. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but that's the thing. His wages though, I feel like he would command a significant amount.
no, because I
From the
think
Prem
he's
fees-
more like he wants to return to Italy.
Yeah, and I feel like he
Oh,
knows.
I feel
like he's
he
more-
knows his
Yeah,
place now.
he's
He's
even
checked
said
out almost.
Yeah, he's even said it. Like I want to return back to Italy. So
okay then.
yeah, so he's
See, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he actually wants to make.
yeah,
the
so
move
he
back
I
and-
could see that happening, and I'm pretty sure his contract's up next year anyways. But regardless, I do think De Jong. I think he does leave, and if he does leave, I think it's a huge loss for
Yeah.
Barca.
That'd be massive. Even though like they do have a lot of young talent coming up,
Yeah.
I still think De Jong is just
Well,
such a
'cause
big piece for them in that
De Jong,
midfield.
I always said, I feel like he was the replacement for Busquets.
Yeah.
Like they have Pedri, they have Gavi, they have Nico Gonzalez, they have all these guys that are crazy apparently. But
But De Jong
who-
is like that.
who is that
Busquets-
replacement for
Busquets,
that? Yeah, exactly. That
That's
defensive
what they're missing,
ability.
but you have
like,
De Jong.
you know what I mean? Like
It'd be
De
a
Jong
shame
was
if he
that
goes to
guy.
United.
I know.
Terrible career move.
Is
but-
it a shame?
Yeah, terrible move for him.
Yeah, but Ten
Ten Hag is just trying to rebuild his Ajax team.
Exactly.
San Anthony, Lissandro Martinez.
He's trying to get the
Trying to
best
do what
of
Conte's
since
doing.
he's been there.
Yeah,
It's
ridiculous.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. That Ajax team, like we
Yeah,
all said,
during
Yeah,
that
but then-
time period, yeah, but every
yeah,
team's-
but we all said when they grow, like
Yeah, okay, but
imagine
Joe-
like a fully developed Delict
But
once
Joe,
he
but when
finds his
Joe,
form.
when he brings these guys back and it doesn't work, then what's his second plan? He doesn't have one because his main plan now is just building that Ajax team
and
and
De Jong
getting
doesn't
those
even
guys
want to
that
go
just
to
play
United.
with.
Like he's reluctant because he's not going to be playing Champions League.
Well, yeah, because
He wants to be playing Champions League.
I always saw
They
that
haven't
it
brought
was
any
just
other
his-
transfers. Ronaldo's
Barca's
gonna
his
leave.
boyhood club. That's what I always read. I don't know how.
Yeah, he wants
Much
to stay.
truth there is
It's
to that.
everybody's boyhood club.
Yeah.
I'm in Madrid.
Yeah,
Boyhood
yeah,
clubs.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't
If,
know.
if
That's
he is going
nonsense.
anywhere, I could see like Ro was saying, like if they pick up Delict,
I think that's what.
Jorginho, if they kind of move
that's
him
what was
out, or
spoke
even
on.
honestly, I can do it. I can even see Kante getting moved out, especially if
Yeah.
De Jong's the one
Yeah,
coming
I was
in.
gonna say
Because we have
I've
Gallagher
seen
coming in.
seen rumors of Conte leaving.
Kante
him,
has a market, man.
Yeah.
Like yeah, he had that injury, but he can.
He's gonna come
People,
up
people
with
are still
There's
gonna
even
look for him.
talks
People
of
will
like
still buy him.
Tuchel switching the formation this year because apparently he stuck with the 3-5-2 because he didn't want to. He wanted to play the Thiago Silva's and Jorginho's strengths, and like playing them like a 4-back and like Jorginho just a 2 mid like that. It
It's
would have
not- I was
been weak
gonna
for
say.
them. They would have been getting burned.
given his I was
But
gonna say
the
given what
cluster
he's
in the
naturally
middle,
good at, yeah.
it helped them out a lot.
Oh yeah, massive.
So if we, I mean, I wouldn't mind offloading a Conte, Jorginho. If we have Gallagher, no, we have Gallagher. We have
I don't know.
No, I mean,
though.
no.
I would prefer to offload,
Obviously,
a
offload
Jorginho
Jorginho, yeah.
rather than a Conte because
100%,
I feel like Conte is
100%.
one of those
but
generational.
Joey, but if
like-
you're but if you're getting Kante, how old is he now? 30.
yeah, and it depends
30,
who you pick
31.
up. Like, I'd
how
pick
old
up
is
a Sangare.
Jorginho?
No,
though?
I'm not. But Joe, but it's
Different players,
You have to
though.
you have to look at it as if I'm trying to move these guys. I have you two for sale, and he has a market,
I'm
but
worth
you
more.
don't.
No, I'm worth
Obviously, I'm gonna try to sell him, and if I'm stuck with you,
Yeah.
okay, your contract's done in a year, and then next year you're gone for free.
You dickhead.
They're gonna look at it like that, and if Conte,
Hey,
if they
and
can,
then
if they can
we
sell
send
Conte,
Sangare.
and dude, and they bring in, and they can bring in De
Deal.
Jong, they bring in De Jong, and you, okay, you lose Conte, you bring in that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm doing that any day of the week.
Hey, end of the day though, I just want to sign somebody.
I just want to see.
I like how you
I
whisper-
just keep-
I like how you whispered it. I just want to sign.
I just
Ro-
keep reading. Interested in, have held talks.
Hey, Joe.
Dude, I'm
Ro
sick.
just wants to see the tweet from Fab.
Yes.
Saying,
Here we go.
In one tweet, all
Here
he
we
wants to see
go,
is Chelsea,
confirmed.
Chelsea, and here we go.
The closest
Just
I've
those
seen
two
was that
words.
Rafinha deal at work, and I was like, nice,
Yeah,
get in.
dude. I literally woke
And
up
then
one day and
here
all
we
I
are
see
a
was
week later.
And then Barca.
No
I
personal
saw
teams
that.
agreed. Deco's pushing it to go to Barca.
I saw Big Fab confirms like here
I
we
was
go.
amped.
Here we go. Almost confirmed.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Rafinha
saw
to
there's-
Chelsea landing. I'm like,
Deco gets higher pay, like higher cut from this sale.
yeah, but Deco thinks he's a Barca legend, not a Chelsea.
I just don't see Barca offering what we're offering. So like, I mean, like,
No.
especially if Dembele resigns, because now he's not a contract.
I was gonna say,
extension.
and I also saw
It's not a
Xavi.
contract extension,
Xavi
it's a
sees him as a
renewal.
generational talent, like a
Yeah,
Neymar
but his
or
contract
whatever.
expired, so he's going to be a new signing.
Yeah.
So that just fills up another spot. You know what I mean? So it's like look how long it's taken to register Kessie and Christensen.
Yeah. I think they finally
I found
they
out,
finally
like,
registered them today.
Christensen. I was gonna say Christensen became official today.
Yeah, and Kessie too. Kessie was finalized today.
I didn't see the Kessie
Yeah,
notification.
Kessie.
I was
but-
reading Kessie, and so there was someone else said that got signed today. That was
I
official.
still do not understand Kessie to Barca. I sincerely couldn't like.
That makes no sense.
They clearly understand.
I'm sorry.
it.
There's literally nothing. It's a poor man's Yaya Toure.
Also, I don't know, man. There's too many attackers for Barca again,
Yeah.
man. And they want to sign Lewa now. So Lewa, Depay, Aubameyang.
No, Aubameyang's gone.
Is he gone?
Yeah,
think-
it was
you
a
know,
I thought he
loan.
was the only one
It was a
left.
loan. It was a loan.
I think it was a loan. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So
a
he's back
loan.
with Arsenal.
No, Joe. I think they actually bought him.
I'm pretty sure they bought him.
Or I think he was staying there. I think Traore went back.
Yeah, Chora is gone.
So wait.
I'm pretty sure Aubameyang's still there.
Aubameyang
Yeah.
is still
I'm almost
on
certain.
Barca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet they want to sign a new striker
Yeah, and
after Aubameyang actually had a semi-mediocre
But,
season.
but what I've
for
been reading with Lewa
coming
is that
in.
Bayern wants like 80 mil, which is absurd. The guy's like
Yeah.
36 or something.
I thought it was 55 mil. Or
Is it?
Barca's offering 55.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. But like apparently Lewa wants to prove like he's better than Benzema. That's why he wants like he's pushing to go to Barca. Like he wants to work under Xavi, but he wants to prove he's better than Benzema. Which he's not going to come to the league in a year or two
No.
and do better than Benzema.
At that age, no.
No.
man.
You talk about system players, man. You don't think he's a system player in Bayern Munich?
Yeah.
Okay, but he...
It's a completely different game.
I don't
man.
know.
It's completely different with Barcelona.
I don't know.
He's going to have Rudiger defending him.
Rudiger
Is that actually a real statement?
and
Is that actually a real
Alaba
statement?
and Alaba.
No way he gets by Rudiger, man. Prime Rudiger. Prime moments Rudiger.
Prime moments Rudiger.
He would
Get out
literally
of
get a
my
captain's
face.
card at the most.
What?
Rudiger's nothing special.
Man, come
He
on.
was literally the fastest man in the Prem last season.
No, Joe.
Is that proven?
Yes, he clocked in at the fastest.
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah, because Damatraore left early before you could go for a sprint.
Okay, here we go.
Daniel James,
Slippery
what about
baby
him?
Oil guy.
He's faster than Daniel James.
Joe,
He
don't be
clocked in the
salty.
fastest time.
Don't be salty about Rudiger too, because he left the
Okay,
mid-table
wait.
team to go to Chelsea and win trophies.
Come on, what Tuchel did to Rudiger? The guy was outcasted by Lampard.
Oh, I thought you were going to say by Roma. I was going to say, no, he was
No,
appreciated and
he was
loved.
outcasted by Lampard, and Tuchel came in and made this guy one of the best center backs in the world.
Yeah, didn't you read the player's tribute?
Yeah,
Tuchel made him feel like a man.
exactly.
Where are you from in Germany?
I like whenever he
Brought a tear
hugs
to my
somebody,
eye.
he touches their face and gives them a little smack on it.
The beautiful man.
He knows
I
he
am
knows
a
what he's
little
doing
bit
with his
better.
players.
He turned
man.
Dembele into that 100 and whatever Barca paid for him.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, he
80
also
mil or
made
whatever.
up Aubameyang the god.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he's good
Became
at. That's why
briefly.
Delict like is kind of pushing to come.
Yeah.
He said he's talked to Tuchel and like he's
Tuchel's
really
gonna-
impressed
could
by
help him
like
with
what
with
the
his
best
career.
he can
What's
get out of
this
these
little
players.
gangbang you guys have going on right now?
I mean,
Chelsea, Juve,
they get
like,
a
do you guys
75
wanna-
mil
Yeah,
and
we're-
we
we're
get a
getting-
great
yeah.
center
You
back.
guys want to talk?
Yeah, they get a 75 mil, dude.
Joe, at the end of the day,
Are you guys both holding the negotiations for Chelsea
I
and
wish.
Juve right
Fuck,
now?
I wish,
We
dude.
would have it over by now.
This guy, they offer something 1 week. A week later, they go in with another offer. I'm about to turn it down. Offer something else right away. Like, I don't get how these things work. Or is there like a period? It's like, okay, you got to give him like a.
It's actually like
It's ridiculous,
It's
dude.
funny
I don't
because like I look at
understand
the
it.
transfer market and like they offered A, B, and C. They said no. You know, okay, we'll offer B and A. No, it's the same
Dude,
thing.
I saw Bayern
Fuck
interested. I read Bayern was interested today. They made an offer today. We've
Yeah.
been
off.
interested in guys for
but
months.
Bayern literally like I will say one thing about
They
Bayern.
move quick.
Bayern is probably the fastest. Their team's set.
Yeah.
Like they got Mane, they signed who they had to sign. They're done. See you later. Oh, you want to leave? Okay, we're ready. Maybe have a replacement for you. Maybe it's coming from the youth academy. We don't know. We'll just sign someone for free from Dortmund
And
afterwards.
that's the problem, man. We gotta close these deals because if we don't close them, then nobody's gonna
Training's already starting like this week. For
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
leave
I
for
was
a
gonna say all the players
preseason
are
tour
coming
in the
back,
US
yeah.
on
Yeah.
like the 9th.
Yeah.
And they're saying they want to have Sterling and a center back secured this week.
Do you rate Sterling? Serious
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good
For our
signing
attack,
them.
yeah. He's like I said, man, he's
But where would he fit? Because Tuchel doesn't want a natural winger.
well.
So do you think Sterling is a
that's
natural
what
winger,
it
or do
would
you think
be.
he plays
It'd
more
be a
central?
winger. No, if we switch the formation and we go natural wingers, we have Rafinha and Sterling.
But Rafinha, see you later. He's not coming.
Who knows?
He's going to Barca.
We don't know, man.
No, he's going to
Leeds is
Barca.
taking the highest offer.
Yeah,
And
of
if Barca
course.
doesn't if Barca doesn't match our offer,
No, I saw it was almost like a done deal with Barca.
yeah, I saw that for last week too.
But see, I was reading something online.
I
forgot
seen
what
you
the
guys
formation-
sign.
like,
I think it was
but either way, man,
4
Sterling is still good.
4-3-2-1, and it was Sterling and Mount, and then Kai up top.
Yeah, even then, he'll still do well. He's
Yeah.
a great attacker.
Yeah.
Oh no! I think Sterling is
He's
probably
prime
one of
he's
those.
proven.
he's gotten a lot better with his finishing.
Yeah,
He's
do
worked on
think
that a lot.
and
Sterling is a
better
very
than Pulisic and
underrated
Ziyech.
like talent
Yeah, yeah,
within
yeah.
the Prem. I feel like
He
everyone
goes,
just
but
hates
man,
him.
that's the thing with City. It's like he was so good for so long with them, but then they just keep bringing in like better
He gets
guys, these
outcast
world
and
class
he sits
guys,
on
and
the
you
bench.
don't even notice him.
Yeah.
Like he can have an unreal game, but then like Bernardo Silva has like a master class, and you're like, holy shit, Bernardo Silva. You don't even look
or
at
De
him.
Bruyne go score the hat trick.
Yeah,
and
De Bruyne goes.
it's just-
You're not gonna get any attention.
Bernardo
Now
Silva
It would
is
be a great
God
signing.
amongst
It would be a
Now
great
it's-
signing.
with Holland there, who's gonna get any attention?
Bernardo Silva.
And it's an upgrade on Ziyech and Pulisic. So I mean,
Yeah, no, that's
I don't rate Pulisic. I feel like
I don't know, man. He has his moments, man. Like there's some games where he's just phenomenal, and some games are just like, wow, like shocking.
I think Pulisic.
Maybe it's the inconsistent game time he gets.
Yeah.
No,
But man, there's some games though where it's like he moves crazy, and like you can't dispossess him. He's fouled a lot. In the
yeah,
final
okay.
third.
Gervinho did that for Arsenal.
Okay, but am I saying that he's a world class? I'm saying he has his moments.
Yeah.
But you don't.
If he,
I'm not saying he's insane, but I'm saying he has his moments.
If he was
where, like,
playing,
he's
if
like,
he was
okay,
playing
I
more
don't think I could
consistently,
argue with Ro as
if he
much
was
as
playing
I'm trying
more
to.
consistently,
Like,
because
could.
it's undoable.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
this guy just agrees with.
I'm
it
not
and
saying
then
he's
says, "No, I'm doing
unbelievable.
it."
You know, Sterling is a huge upgrade though. So I mean, I'm happy with that one. If we get Rafinha too somehow, I'd love that one.
I was
That
gonna
would be
say.
insane.
I was gonna try to stir up an argument with you and say Rafinha isn't it, but
That's another
I do
reason.
think Rafinha.
Yeah,
is.
Rafinha-
That's
I
another
do
reason.
think
Joe, that's another reason too. It's with going back to with Delict, because as long if they can finish that deal this week, let's say they end up paying. And the last thing I read was they're gonna make an offer was
Fuck, even 80,
70,
85
75
mil.
mil. It was 75 mil and then 5 mil in bonuses. And apparently like that one there, Juve is leaning more yes than no for that offer. So, but now I just hope that one gets done, because if this drags on any longer,
Yeah,
then we're gonna
price
find a
goes up
replacement.
for anybody.
goes
We
up,
lost. We
like,
lost.
No, not
yeah.
even price goes up.
Joe,
It
we
pulls
lost
them back
We lost
too.
Chiellini. Now we're gonna lose Delict.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about Juve because I want you guys to suffer.
Yeah, but
No,
we
that's
never
what
we
he's
never
saying,
will.
Is that like
We
the
never
more
will.
these
But
get-
I'm saying the more they do for both teams, it's bad, because now they're
Chelsea
waiting.
will be
and we're
Because
desperate.
let's say they're waiting
Chelsea's
and they're like,
gonna get Nathan Ake.
Joe, no, let's just say that they're waiting and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna sign. The Lic's gonna
We
come.
sell
Don't worry.
guys just to buy them back.
The Lic's gonna
eventually.
come. Don't worry. And then he ends up going to Bayern, and then they end up panic buying a center back,
Yeah,
shit
we're
center
screwed
back for
right
like
now. We
80
got
mil.
nothing, man. We got
Nathan
Levy
Ake.
Caldwell, Chalaba,
Chalba's good.
and
I rate
Thiago
Chalaba.
Silva. Oh, I rate all three of them. But I mean, we lost Rudiger and Christensen.
Yeah, no, they.
What are you gonna say?
guys-
Thiago Silva? What?
No, Thiago Silva's fantastic.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying he's old, so you would need
That's
that
what I mean.
third,
We-
fourth
yeah.
play guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So I mean,
Take it
I'd be
easy.
fine with
They
the lid, man.
definitely-
80 mil,
dude,
I'd throw that at the
80,
lid.
they accept that offer.
Maguire
there, at
was
least,
80 mil, man.
Dude,
and
you can go.
like
You go
the
and
lid
buy.
on the bench is better than Maguire.
You go and with that being Juve, you go with that money. You try to sign Koulibaly
He's
35 to
young,
40
man.
mil.
Yeah,
they
there
were
you go.
they were looking at Molina, the right back on Udinese. That's like 15 mil.
Oh, we're talking about Juve.
No, but I'm
Well,
saying
if
with that
we
money,
sold him,
I'm saying with that
75
money,
mil.
75, 80 mil, you get that money, you can buy 3-4 guy defenders that will actually make the team better. Fuck yeah, I'm doing that. I don't give a shit.
Koulibaly, Bremer.
Bremer.
I don't think they'll do both, because you're still gonna have Bonucci there. So, and then they have
Oh,
that.
that's right, Bonucci.
Yeah,
Listen, your dad said it best when we talked about Bremer. He's overrated.
you're not gonna know that
He's
until he goes to another
overrated.
team.
No, I will say
But
it.
wait,
He's
was he?
overrated.
What didn't he win
Defender of the year,
on
Torino,
finished?
7th, 8th.
I mean, if you're winning defender of the
Actually,
year,
no, I think closer
on
to
a-
relegation. I think they.
If
If
you're-
It doesn't mean shit.
if you're winning
Stefan De Vrij won it
on
with
Inter.
Lazio.
Okay,
still
When he was with Lazio.
But Joe,
He didn't get his
if
season.
you're winning defender of the
No,
year on a mid-table
get outta
team, man,
here.
how,
And they were
how
still
are you
top
winning
four.
it? By fluke?
Okay.
He's obviously a good
so
defender.
Do you think Tammy had one of the best seasons in Italy?
Compared to
All the Serie A players.
Yeah.
Striker-wise. Striker-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't win anything.
What do you want him to
What
win?
do you want to do in striker of the season?
Yes.
He didn't
But who
score
won
the
it?
most goals.
Immobile?
Doesn't
Who-
matter
hey,
about the goals. What did Bremer do?
What do you mean?
Clean sheets-wise,
Does it
XG-wise.
He's a striker. He's
Okay,
paid to score goals. Did Immobile score more goals?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Look,
Did Immobile win striker of
do
the
you
season?
think Kai Havertz had a great season?
Yeah, of course. Guy
Did
won-
he? Did he score the most goals in the league?
No. We're
Exactly.
not a goal scoring team, Joe.
And you think Roma is?
I want Ronaldo to come to our team, put the number 9 shirt on.
Get outta
We
here.
feed him the
Stop.
balls. He scores us 30 in the
breaks-
season.
and he breaks the curse.
number 9 curse.
What I'm trying to say.
We start that number on a clean slate.
What I'm trying to say.
then we buy Tammy back next year. 80
Number
mil.
9.
He throws at number 9 fresh.
I think I have to go outside. If he's
Fresh?
talking about Tammy leaving with Roma like that.
I mean, he is
What
gonna
I'm
be
trying,
leaving.
what I'm just trying to say is the stats don't say the whole picture. Awards, individual awards, yeah, okay. It's like going back to when Robin Ribéry, that whole robbery thing, whatever, the Ballon d'Or, how Messi shouldn't have
How
won
many
it,
Dior's
whatever.
Blonde Dior.
Robbery.
How many
Dior,
Ballon
whatever.
d'Ors you have?
But like I'm just saying, like the stats and the awards don't paint the whole picture. Yeah, okay. Jelson Bremer, however the fuck you pronounce
Okay,
that
man.
guy's
He
name.
won Defender of the Season for a reason.
Joe,
I
he was
just don't think.
but-
I'm telling you right now, he is overrated.
But Joe, you know what?
If you're to look at me and say he's
I just
good,
think he's
yeah.
overrated.
But how do you? Okay,
Overrated.
okay. So you're saying he's on a bottom feeder team. Obviously, stats can't tell
Okay,
because
when he
the
goes
goals
to
and
Juve
assists.
or an
But Joe,
Inter-
but when you look at the stats, when you look at his game stats against Juve, shut down Vlahovic.
Oh my
Against
God.
Roma, shut down Tammy. Against Milan, shut down Giroud and what do you mean? He shut down
Those are like the best players in the league, dude.
Lautaro with Inter. When you're shutting down the top striker that you're coming up
What
against.
more does he have to do?
Okay,
You know what bicycle kicks?
now I want you to go and Google your stats again.
Okay.
You guys, I hate to say this. Now go look at Kalulu stats.
Okay.
Kalulu did better against the top players.
Okay.
And I don't even think Kalulu is fully developed yet. I think he has more to grow. He's a fantastic player, Kalulu, and he was missing
Here's all I
the
can
right
say, Joe.
back.
We just gotta wait to see what happens with Bremer. Okay, he signs up. If he signs a better
System
team next
player.
season, okay.
System.
And your point is only proven is if next season
if he
he
goes
doesn't have a
somewhere
good
else.
season.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna go to another team
I'll put
and
money
see what he
again.
does.
I
Okay, so
will
we'll wait on
reshave my head.
Okay. Please don't.
I don't want it.
No, Joe. If he goes to
You shave the head, skin the beard.
No, no.
Joe, if he
way.
goes to,
everybody
if he goes
see
to
you
another
for what you
team,
truly
if he,
are.
Joe,
Beard stays. I have double
Joe,
chin.
if he goes to another team and he does good,
Yeah.
you're shaving your head
on
into
here.
the R9 haircut.
Deal.
Okay.
On
You-
camera.
and you got to keep it for at least 2 weeks.
Okay, but wait.
You got to keep it for 2
here we
weeks.
go. What's deemed a good season? If he's a standout center back, like
Yeah.
Rudiger.
What makes him a standout
was
center
Rudiger
back?
the defender of this year? No, I'm pretty sure Ruben Diaz won it.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, my opinion, Rudiger was far better.
Next season.
Okay,
So
So that's what I'm saying. If he's noticeably a good center back, he doesn't have to win defender of the season.
Yeah.
But if he's like, okay, wow, he's incredible, like he had a great season, that deems he
Okay,
had
you
a
know
good
what?
season.
Joe, no,
Wait,
you know
hold
what?
on.
Base it off next
Because
year.
you're gonna base it off is if he wins defender of the year again.
no, you based off. You literally said Bremer's good because he won Defender of the Season. I'm saying no.
No, I'm saying
he's
that
overrated,
he wouldn't
but
have
he's
won
decent.
it for no reason.
So
You wouldn't have won the award for
Joe,
Ruben Diaz won it for
Joe,
no
he's
reason.
saying,
Yeah, but-
Joe, he's saying, let's say next year Bremer has a good season, but then Mancini has an unreal season and Mancini wins. You're not going to say, oh yeah, no, he was shit because he didn't win it. No, Mancini had a better season, but he still had an unreal season.
okay,
Okay, now what deems a good
Two
season
people can have
is
a
if
good
he's
season,
a
Joe.
standout center back.
Yeah.
but what makes a standout?
Next
Like
year,
Rudiger had a great season. He was a standout center back. That's
Dude,
it. Like
Joe.
he was noticeably like, wow, okay, yo, great season.
Okay, but again, is
If he
that
get-
a personal thing or is that a matter of like what? Okay,
If
but
he gets-
seriously,
if it's-
what
If a
proves
center back's
stand-
playing well, you
What
could-
proves a standout? Eder Militao. Does anyone think he had a standout season?
Yes.
No. I'm just saying though. A lot of people say Alaba. He transitioned well.
Joe,
he
Joe.
did A, B, and C.
it's not hard in La Liga.
But what
though, dude.
about? I agree. But what I'm saying is, people said Eder Militao had a standout season. What classifies a standout season? When they're praising Alaba
Okay, look,
more
if
than
he
Eder
play- if
Militao,
he can do-
that's what I'm trying to ask.
like a Tomori season? You know what I mean? If he just has a good season, all
he-
he has to do
if-
is have a
dude,
good season. If
if
he
he
has a
makes-
shocker, like wow, like he's
In
I don't know
FIFA,
him in the games at all.
That's
Joe, in
very
FIFA-
vague, but okay,
Oh my God,
fine.
dude. Okay,
in FIFA,
if
if
he
he
wins
has the team of the
defender of the
season card,
season-
then that means he had a good season.
Fuck, this is gonna be a year. Okay, fine. If he has a team of the season card,
Sure.
is that what you'll base it off
Sure.
of?
What the, I think Bruno
He's saying
Fernandes
sure.
had a team of the season
He
card
did.
this season.
He did.
Because a donkey.
He looks like a donkey. Doesn't mean he is. No. Okay, fine. You know what?
Joe,
too
you'll be able to
complex.
tell.
You're
acting like you've never watched soccer before. You'll be able to tell if he had a good season or not.
I know he will, but he'll never. Then he will know. Then he'll
Yeah.
be like, no, he didn't. He didn't.
No,
I'll
dude, that
decline
one game
because
where they won 4-1. He was the reason for the goal.
I'll argue that Chambula had a better season.
Who's
Kambula,
Champula.
whatever his name
What
is.
I'm trying to say is, we'll meet in the middle. An average score match rating, and we'll agree to the app because every app is different, of 7.
7.5.
No, I was going to say 7.1, but okay, 7.5.
Oh,
sure.
okay, 7.1, sure.
I was going to.
7. We'll call it 7.
No, not 7. Okay,
7.2. Me in the middle.
7.2.
Yeah.
It's not really in the middle,
Yeah,
but
no,
okay.
yeah, Joe,
sure.
me 7.2.
7.2. Deals.
Okay. But I'm on that episode when he has a standout, when he does well, and we're here shaving the dome. I'm here.
Deal.
Oh wait,
Did we post a video of me shaving
wait,
my
wait.
head?
Is the beard coming off?
think
With
no,
it?
the beard doesn't come off. The beard doesn't come off.
Okay,
Don't
Come
wink.
off.
we'll see.
Don't wink.
I'm sure we could double header a bet onto this
Oh
one.
yeah, we will.
We could
We're
piggyback.
gonna come back to this
We
bet
could
at some point.
piggyback.
There will be probably some point in this season where I make a bet that
Yeah,
it's
and
about
then-
Roma,
and then-
it's about
And all we're gonna
Zaniolo,
do is
it's about-
piggyback off that.
Yeah, we're gonna say,
And then
okay,
you can say
well, we
shave
shave the
your beard.
dome, we shave the beard, skin it.
Yeah.
Not buzz to the
No, because
it's getting
it's
it's getting
no.
straight bladed off.
No, bro. Because Joe, his mustache is really thick in the middle. It gets super thick in the middle. We're gonna shave everything and just leave like the little,
Oh, there you go.
the little
That-
stash in the middle.
That with the Ronaldo. Good luck, buddy.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Hey,
Blondiors.
regardless, what I actually wanted to talk about was Interested FC for a second before it got sidetracked about my
Okay.
bets
Are
skinning
you
my
gonna say
skull.
who are my four ideal signings?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Or
Out of
6.
all the people you guys are interested in, who would you sign? So I feel like Rafinha and Delict are
Yeah,
two
definitely
of
like-
4.
Yeah.
Now,
Rafinha,
who else?
Delit,
I don't
Sterling.
know why my hand went like this.
Sterling, and I think we do need another center back. So I'll probably say Kimpembe.
Yeah,
Ew.
yeah. He was linked.
Yeah, Kimpembe.
Ew.
Ew,
Good center back.
Yeah. No, Kimpembe's
This guy's
I would
Smalling
say a
and-
screen yard,
Smalling
but
and Mancini.
I would say a screen yard, but they want like 70 mil
Yeah.
for him,
What
which
I
is the
was
same
gonna-
as Delit, and like there's a big age difference there.
and,
So,
and also a big skill difference.
I would have
Yeah,
said that
like-
kid from Monaco. Baduashile.
well, I would say Gavardiol, but like apparently he's in love with being in Leipzig and like whatever. But
He's going to leave.
I think they're asking like over 70 for him
Yeah.
too.
He's worth it.
Yeah, but we're
What
not
is
gonna
he,
drop. We're not gonna
21?
drop 70 plus mil on 2 center backs.
Why not? Defense wins championships.
Yeah, no,
I'm
but
a firm
when we're
believer.
lacking like other places, like
Okay, but realistically, like,
goal scoring, man.
King.
and also like
Yeah, but like you know, like
they Joe, they're at that
Todd
Joe,
Bowley, no financial fair play. You buy a
Joe,
couple
they're,
crazy
they're at
things.
Joe, they're a team and they're at that point. They want to the guys they're gonna sign. They're not gonna spend 70 mil on a guy that's, you know, he had a good season. He's doing good, but he's not really proven himself on a top team. Compared to a guy you're paying 70 mil for, played on a top team. You see
Yeah,
him get
but-
better every season. He's only 22 and he's gonna get better.
I feel like with center backs, it's different as opposed to attackers. Like when you're spending that like lucrative amount, like if you're spending that lucrative amount on a center back and it's like, oh yeah,
Well,
they played
I mean-
well this season, they're young, inexperienced, but like we'll see. I feel like it's just different, like because a defender's like mentality compared to an attacker's mentality. Whereas the defender, they could have a bad game, but they bounce back mentally because
it's
it's
hard
like
for them to-
I will grow from this.
It's hard for him to hold a
I
value.
don't know.
Him to go
Okay.
go to a team with
But-
like that much, like 70 mil, and then hold that value.
Look
and
at
be that
Delict.
good.
Look
That's what I'm
at
saying.
Delict.
Look what he did.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Joe, you saw that he was Joe. He at like 18 years old, he was the captain
Yes.
of Ajax.
But what I'm trying to say
and
is,
you saw what he
when
did.
he
He was a different player, man. He was
when he
he's
went
he's
to
gonna be a
Juve-
generational player.
when he went to Juve, there was expectations. There was a lot of stick he got because he wasn't living up
Obviously.
to said expectations.
Obviously,
But he had the mentality to bounce back
And get
to
better.
perform and do better. But that's what I'm trying to say. With center backs, I feel like there's a different mentality. Whereas, like for center backs, what stats are you gonna really compare? His accurate passes,
but
his
Joe,
tackles per game, like
I know, but Joe,
tackles
a lot of
range,
these young
you know,
center
like-
backs stuff. Like look at that age. Like when Delict came to Juve, that first season he had. It was a nightmare for him. Remember
Yeah.
every game he was getting a handball.
Oh,
He couldn't
yeah,
keep his
no,
hands
no,
down.
I
Like,
know.
A lot of players after that season, and he was getting a lot of shit, especially for that price. They would have cracked. You literally you would have never heard of those guys like that guy anymore.
yes,
They would have died.
you're proving my point.
What's your point?
Joshua Vardiol, whatever, however you pronounce
Yeah.
his name, he's one of those center backs. He's
Of what?
kind of like epitomizing a modern day center back. He's what, 6'2"? He's quick. He's good. He's a ball playing center back. He will literally fit in the Tuchel system.
Where's he-
Sorry,
where's-
actually, wait, I changed up. Let me name my players anyways. Delit, Koundé, Sterling, Rafinha.
Koundé's
and
not
I would
going.
say Asangare or De Jong in the middle. Yeah,
Asangare
obviously,
would
he's
be
not
crazy.
going.
But you're asking him who he would want to.
That's my
Yeah,
idea.
but he mentioned Guardiola before.
No, because I was just talking about prices.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to argue anything about
But
Guardiola.
Koundé, I mean, you know what I mean. But Sevilla's just being, I mean, waste about Koundé anyway. So
He's not worth it because he's what, 28, and they want how
Koundé?
much? Koundé.
It's not 28.
He's not that old, Joe.
It's like 20. Like I'd say under 25.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah?
24. Yeah.
Pretty sure he's under 25.
Maybe be 25, but I think he's like 24. Like he's 23.
I
maybe.
honestly feel like I've heard about that name for the last like 10 years.
No.
I'm
No,
like,
just last couple of years.
I could be
And
completely
just
wrong.
quickly,
He's gonna check this
I'm
out.
pretty sure it's way like.
I could be sincerely wrong. I just feel like I've heard about.
Yeah, it's 23.
Koundé
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's a 98.
Well, fuck that guy because he's a part of the Monchi system, and Monchi demands way too much money for his players, and they're
Wait,
not
what?
worth it. Oh, Al just got.
Sorry,
a
I just
crazy
gotta-
notification.
Oh, this is real.
I feel like he's gonna. bust
Oh
it
no,
also.
sorry. Just a little bit of basketball talk. I saw it was KD for OG Siakam and a first round pick. That would be kind of crazy. Back to soccer
official?
talk because no. It was I think it's just like a
Oh.
trade package. I kind of had a mini heart attack. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, but anyways, those would be my ideal signings. But
So Koundé,
I'm fine with just one through the door. Right now.
Koundé, Sterling.
Yes, Koundé, Ligt, Sterling, Rafinha, and then maybe a Sangare or De Jong in the mid.
Sankare, I do rate. Sorry, I didn't
So-
say this sexy as
But
you.
I don't know, man.
Sankare.
I'll just see what happens.
Because I don't know.
I mean,
They're talking about like they're going to spend money. Like I mean they are interested in these players. They want to buy them.
okay, but wait. Now
but they're not doing.
I'm gonna be that guy that asked the question: are they actually gonna buy these players?
You
Todd
think
Bowley's
you would
speaking
think
a
so.
big game.
That's what I
He
mean.
is
That's
talking
why.
big game.
Everyone's saying like, "Yo, my man woke up pissed. He's
Yeah.
gonna."
And he's
do
like, yeah,
A,
like I'm
B,
backing Tuchel. If he doesn't want him, I'm like getting him. If
That's
he wants
why,
him.
man.
I just don't get what the process. Why it's taking so long.
Yeah, but wait. This is the thing. Maybe Todd Bowley is actually that true owner. That
He
is
is,
literally
I
talking.
say though, like I feel like it has
Like, I was
been
gonna
being
say, like,
run so much better.
Maybe he's literally going up to Thomas Tuchel and saying, "Hey, Guardiola, he's gonna cost 80 mil."
Yeah, from
Do
what
you
I'm hearing,
really
that's what
want
he's
him?
doing with Tuchel.
And then Tuchel's gonna look and say, "No, he's not worth that much. Go after this guy." Okay, cool.
Yeah, apparently that's
But
what.
You know, like
what's been
maybe that's the
happening.
thing.
But even-
If that's the case,
Dude,
I
even-
respect the fuck
But even
out of
so, like I get like they are interested FC, but at the end of the day,
You guys
they're-
are interested
But
FC
no, but
too.
a lot of dude, every
No, you
Italian.
guys suck.
But look at every Italian team, like a normal team that does not teams that have this oil money, teams that actually have to negotiate. That's what every
Yeah,
Inter's
yeah.
deals, Milan's deals,
Yeah,
Roma's deals.
no,
They always
dude.
negotiate.
it's and that's what it is.
Roma be interested in someone.
You have
They're like,
to
we
act-
want 20 mil. Roma's
Yeah.
like, we'll give you 5.
I just don't get what the
And they-
negotiation
and they-
takes so long for.
It's
and
offering
that's what Chelsea's
counterparts
doing,
too,
yeah.
and Chelsea's actually
Oh,
being
Chelsea's
real.
actually being a real team.
Yeah, so he's trying to do a lot of like player deals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
to
And-
offload guys.
And
too,
that's
so.
a big thing with
That's what
teams
Euro
like
was trying to do
with,
with
with the
Arthur and
oil
all that
money,
shit.
like Newcastle. Yeah, we want 40 mil. Okay, here's 60. Shut
Yeah.
up. Okay, cool. Sven Botman from Milan to
He was
Newcastle,
going there
whatever.
he was going there for 20 mil, and they gave him They
That
paid
guy's
40
never made
mil.
Wait, he's Dutch.
Yeah.
Never made an appearance for the Dutch
Yeah.
team,
Listen,
and they paid
They
that
pay-
for
they
him.
pay- double
I
what
know,
Milan was
I know
paying.
you
How?
guys might attack me for saying this, and I don't care. Sven Botman was linked with Roma last year. Okay, just go on. Sven Botman ended up staying with his respect with his
Wait,
respective
isn't
team.
Ronaldo
Only-
with Roma right now too?
Yeah.
Fuck Ronaldo.
Oh,
Because Mourinho.
Mourinho, Portuguese.
No, this was actually a
Portuguese.
truthful thing. We agreed on terms. We just couldn't agree on the fee because Roma's broke.
So are you like proud that you guys were? Interested?
No, but what I'm trying to say is what they wanted for Sven what he wanted himself, like wage-wise, was way too much. He was literally like an up-and-comer type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, he was good on
If
Lille.
you've never made an appearance with your national
That's
team,
what I
man,
mean.
don't
Like
talk to me.
he was good on Lille. He did very well.
Yeah.
I think Roma offered him
That whole team had a good season when they won.
Roma offered him 2.5 or 3 mil, something like that, and he was supposed to be like our ball progressing center back. Like he was supposed to be this guy, and it was agreed. Blah blah blah. But you want that kind of money, and what you had a good season with Lille.
Yeah.
No offense to Lille, no disrespect, but it's fucking Lille.
Yeah. No, that's why, honestly, man, I'm so...
You literally turned her fucking shit this year, and PSG put you in your place again. And now you're going
a
to
one-off
Newcastle
season.
for how much? A season?
Yeah, losing him,
just-
Bernardo Sanchez. So
You just
later,
knew
guys.
he was all about that money. Like he just wanted that
Yeah, obviously.
that growth. And Milan would have been the better choice for his career, honestly. But there was actually a feature I watched on Tifo Football where they talk about stepping stones for new clubs that get new owners.
Mm-hmm.
That whole, like, how Manchester City, before they became the powerhouse they were, you know, they signed Adebayor from Arsenal, and that was a big, like, hit to the big teams. Roque Santa Cruz, who is actually shit, but because it was a rival team, it became something big. Like, they started mentioning all these, like, lower level guys and how Newcastle's doing the same. They got that center back. What's his name? He's Ryan Dunk. Am I saying that? Dan Byrne. We talked about this
Ryan
earlier.
Dunk.
Who's Ryan Dunk?
I don't know.
That keeps echoing in
Dan
my
Byrne,
head.
yeah.
Dan Byrne. They signed him. He's shit. But they got him because he wanted more money. You know, they got the only guy from, like, their buyings and shit like that. It's Bruno Guimaraes.
Probably, I'd say one of the signings of the season.
Oh, yeah, he's fantastic. But if you look at the other ones, like even Eddie Howe as a coach, is he really a respective coach that's going to take you to the next level? No, but it's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And
they're like Monza.
not really, but yeah, sure.
Dude, Monza's gonna be top. Monza's gonna be above Roma this year.
If you guys get overtaken by a fucking team that just came on,
The first time fucking rolled up this
Absolute
whole episode,
banter.
it's that.
Banter
It's
FC.
that.
Dude, they're gonna sign Icardi
You're
and they're gonna sign
interested,
Dybala.
FC, right now.
if they sign Icardi and Dybala and finish above you guys,
They probably would if they signed. those
resign,
two.
buddy. If that's gonna be what takes them above you guys.
Yep.
Icardi and Dybala.
And never Nokia.
Oh, and then Ranocchia.
And who's that today?
Pessina.
Pessina.
Monza's cleaning house.
Yeah, dude.
Within
Ranocchia.
Italy.
Picking up
Wow.
everybody.
Dude.
I'm saying striker wise, man. Like Dybala, Icardi, that's kind of crazy. Juve couldn't sign Icardi for the last 3 years.
I don't think
Neither
we
could
really
we.
wanted
They
to,
don't
man.
need it.
You
man.
were linked with him at one point.
But
Shut
Joe,
up.
we know how much
Being linked
we know
with
how much
somebody
rumors.
means
Yeah,
nothing.
we know how much rumors.
You
mean.
guys are fueling your team off of being linked with people.
And it means nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
We're-
still something.
We're linked. No, it's not, man. I don't
really
care about
not.
links. I want to
Okay.
hear he goes.
Regardless.
That's all I want.
Regardless. Moral of my little short story about stepping stones. I respect what Chelsea's doing. Because they refuse to be that stepping stone. That's what I was trying
I
to
want to get some guys to the door.
But they also, yeah.
If we have the money to spend, let's negotiate.
Joe,
Let's get these deals.
I swear to God, if they wait and drag this fucking deal on with the
He's not gonna
and then
sign.
we end up getting stuck with Rugani and Bonucci to start the season, I'm gonna
listen,
snap.
Listen, I read something that Allegri wants Rugani to be his third choice.
Yeah, he wants him there.
So woo! See you later, buddy.
He
RIP.
wants to be the third
And then
choice.
who's gonna start if Delict leaves?
Bonucci?
Mangiapane?
No,
he plays for hockey. He plays for
dude?
hockey.
Joe, you have Bonucci, and they're obviously gonna sign another starter. Then Gatti's gonna be the backup, and then the third choice is gonna be Rugani.
Yeah. No. Anyways, is
Literally Rugani is still better than every single one of Roma center backs, other than Smalling.
And that's a stretch.
Prove me
Smalling
wrong.
is dog.
Yeah. But so is Rugani. But
literally every Roma player this year. I don't know if anyone watched this year. We won more trophies than Juve. So regardless
he's on a
of your
fake
little,
trophy that just got made up this year.
regardless,
It's equivalent to Argentina celebrating a fake trophy that just got made up this year.
That's-
again.
Jose, that's an hell of a season for you.
How can you
winning
say
a
it's
made
an
up trophy? Shake my damn head.
They didn't even win a made up trophy.
We weren't in it, man. We're
Yeah,
in the real
because you guys
trophy.
They're
got
competing
knocked
for the
out
real
of a
trophy.
real
Joe,
trophy.
There's levels, man.
Roma is the only Italian team in every European
The only
competition
reason
for the
I
last.
respect that you guys won it.
Bro, stop it.
No, because the only reason I respect that you guys won it
Tammy's there.
is because I watched Mourinho talk to Joe Cole in an interview,
Beautiful.
and he was so honest, and he said, like, this is our Champions League. Like, we
Yeah.
cannot compete for Champions League. We're not good enough.
Yeah, it's true.
So this is our Champions League. He's like, we know our level of soccer.
Yeah, so know where yours is, Joe.
So that is why I can respect that you guys won that, because he
But Joe thinks
did you talk about next year? No, because next year
Joe thinks he's up there in the Champions League.
he also said he hopes Tammy leaves and goes to like a good team.
Yeah, I mean, he also said that about Zaniolo. He said Zaniolo
Yeah, and he is
belongs
going
in
to
the Prem.
Juve.
Yeah, it's
to the
not-
Prem, but he doesn't. Where's he going to go in the Prem?
he'd fucking kill you guys.
With what team?
Chelsea.
They don't
He
need
couldn't even tie Mason.
They don't
Mount's
need
shoes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, but even see, he went to Chelsea.
I do kind of rate Mason.
Like, they already have the
Mount,
players
so I
in
don't
that
actually-
position. They would never go even.
Okay,
try to
he
go
doesn't
for
even
it.
tie Ross
literally-
Barkley's shoes.
Shut the hell up, dude. Shut up.
Danny's drink water.
That's when Chelsea was in the mud, man. When Chelsea's
guys are
biggest
really
signings in the
funny.
summer was Ross
Leicester
Barkley.
won? Oh, Danny's drink water. Come
They
on
signed
over,
Ross
buddy.
Barkley
Wait,
and
I'm-
drink water.
I can't laugh because he just said Zaniolo would be like drink water. So I'm still processing that.
I'm just laughing at the fact. I remember that summer. That's where Chelsea was celebrating.
Yeah, rough.
They signed.
He said Zaniolo would be drink water.
I just hope next time I'm on this that we are talking about the great signings we made.
and not that you're still interested in the
Because if
lick.
we go into this season having not signed anybody,
Listen,
we're not competing.
would you accept this deal? Hypothetical. Zaniolo for Mason Mount.
No.
Zaniolo for Gallagher.
No.
Okay, good. Perfect. Because I wouldn't do it either, you know.
No way. Gallagher's
just
way
asking.
better.
Anyways,
Gallagher's way better than Zaniolo.
poor man's Pellegrini.
Get out of here.
No, Joe, at the end of the day, it's true. Zaniolo he has to prove himself all over again.
Dude, Gallagher went to Crystal Palace and changed that team by himself.
No, Patrick Vieira, the Juve legend.
I mean, no, fuck that guy, man. He's a traitor.
Yeah, this guy starts laughing.
Vieira.
He played a year for us, then he left and went to Inter.
Patrick Vieira, legend.
No.
Legend of the sport. Sorry, I just moved
No,
it.
he's not.
Sorry.
I don't know, man. I just hope next time I'm here, we're talking about some good signings. Like I said, if we don't make any, we're not.
No, you guys will, but I think they're all going to be stretched out like this. They're going to be like
It's ridiculous, man. We said at the beginning of this that
like,
we'll
couple
bring
weeks.
6 signings in.
Yeah, it's going to happen all at
It's-
the end.
The 4th of July.
Did your watch actually tell you it's the 4th
Yeah,
of July? Okay.
Monday the 4th.
My watch doesn't even tell me the time because it's dead.
And it's from Call It Spring. So, yeah, 6. We don't even have 1 in. And we're going on a preseason tour in the U.S.
Yeah, but it's the U.S.
Yeah, but he wants to. This is where you have to like, start looking at guys, how they play in
Yeah,
games.
You know what's kind of like
your main.
I know this sounds really bad to roll right now, and I hate to say this. A part of me is kind of excited to see Chelsea not sign anyone new.
Like
Just
honestly, we're not
because,
desperate
like,
for it. We
they're-
just need center backs.
Their youth academy.
Yeah, like we do have
Yeah.
Gallagher coming back, Broja coming back. You know what I
the
mean?
thing
Like, we
is,
got good
Joe,
guys.
Broja, I thought it was going to West Ham.
No, everyone's interested, but Tuchel's always said like, I want to assess him in preseason.
Joe.
Yeah.
They're
Which I think we should keep him. We don't need to sign a striker. Keep Kai and
Fires
Broja.
Maybe long term you sign Tammy back.
Yeah.
and you guys are
Yeah.
good.
dude. Last year,
See,
last year
I'm
they
not
just,
even trying to be funny.
No,
they just won.
100%.
Yeah.
If we
they
change
just
the
won. They
formation,
just won
shit.
Champions League last year, so it's not like they're far off from being like that competitive.
We're in
kinda
a slight
team.
rebuild right
They
now.
are,
though.
but you guys don't want to fall.
But even-
you guys don't want to fall back to like a Man U rebuild where you just
No,
keep
no,
falling.
no.
You guys still want to be competitive.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why Juve was in that same problem too. So they need to try. Like, yeah, you can go with your youth. They can still kind of play that.
But we need
But
to
they need
sign
to have
those-
a guy like
Yeah,
Thiago
but-
Silva and
okay.
like Delict or something, or something.
This is me
beside
being
him, like a
serious for
Koundé
a
or
second.
something.
Like I understand you have to replace players with world class players, proven
yeah.
all those. Yeah, but at the same time, to me, like if you're looking at me and saying Juve, they need to rebuild. Chelsea need to rebuild. My first instinct would be look at their youth academy, because it's not like Chelsea has a poor youth academy. It's not like you guys don't produce talent. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like Juve, same thing. You guys have
But
some
it's whether
fantastic,
these guys can take the next step.
But how do you know unless you
Because you can't-
you try?
We can't go next season and like just play all the youth guys.
Well, isn't that
We
the
need to
whole purpose of
integrate
the
them.
preseason? To see if they're like mentally.
Yeah,
but that's why a
to
lot
see
of
if
these
they're
guys get
ready for,
loaned out.
like-
That's why a lot of these guys get
Yeah,
loaned out
yeah.
to get that experience. If we go into next season not making any signings and go with just like based solely youth, we're not going to finish top
No,
4.
and I get it, but you guys have the youth. You guys are
Yeah,
getting
100%.
back. Broja, you got Livermore.
No, Livermento's not ours. Livermento. We sold him. Yeah, it was a bad.
That was a bad sell.
Yeah.
I think he'd have been
Lamptey,
fucking
bad sell.
solid.
Like, dude, insane players we'd let go just for.
But do you see what I mean? Like for me, again, like their youth academy. You look
Yeah.
at them now, even if it's a year or two. Oh yeah, but they really grew in their second or third year. You just didn't give them the chance.
Listen, if we sign just
Tammy-
Delit and Rafinha this window,
Yeah.
dub window for me.
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
the-
'cause,
their
like,
team's still- their
realistically,
team's still
you need
good.
that experienced
Yeah.
other center back
Yeah.
to pair alongside
Dub window
Thiago
for us, I
Silva.
would say.
But like Juve, not just Chelsea. Like you guys have fantastic midfielders. Fajoli,
Rovella.
I was gonna say ravioli.
No.
because I was.
That's actually messed up, dude.
I was really convinced
messed
on
up.
like
Just 'cause they're
Fajoli,
Italian
The
ravioli,
Italians out there.
Fajoli, ravioli.
Rovella.
with
I'm
all
sorry.
pastas?
Even yeah,
Ridiculous, dude.
Penala vodka starting on Chicago. Even that
Miretti.
guy you guys just sold to Cremonese.
but he-
Zanamacchia.
The guys that have like they're
What are
actually like
these
close to.
names?
No, the guys that are
Cremonese.
the guys that are
What the hell is
no
That's
that
the real
guy
team,
that guy
man.
was even like he's younger, not
Yes,
really like
okay.
But the three guys that two of them I think are going to be in the team because they are ready is between Rovella, Fajoli, and Miretti.
Miretti. Yeah,
Those are the three
Miretti
guys.
did
What
well.
are these guys' names?
They're Italians. They're the you
Yeah,
bet.
we
You
get
bet.
it, man. You're an English
What?
scrub.
Rovella,
hell?
Rovella, he got loaned out,
Solid
and same with
player.
Fajoli.
Oh my
yeah.
god, both those guys are like Rovella on Genoa. Like stats don't agree.
Miretti, man, I feel like he's like everyone's their focal points on them too because like they have like now they got loaned out, they had a little bit more playing time. But I think Miretti's gonna be the real deal.
I don't think it.
I think so, man.
I don't think so.
Dude, the kid had I've never seen Arthur, Ramsey, or Rabiot play with as much confidence as I did than
You
that
literally just
19-year-old.
mentioned 3 bums, and you want to
But-
talk
but
about
still.
Roma having bums on defense.
I know they are bums. I've admitted they're bums. I said we need midfields massively.
Yeah, you literally just named your next 3.
Yeah.
Rovella.
Plus we have that's what I'm
Fajoli,
saying. Plus we have
Miretti, Locatelli, Pogba. Boom.
and Pogba.
That's your mid.
And
That should be your
and
mid.
Zakaria.
Yeah, whatever. Zachary is good too.
And but I'm saying, but that's why they're going to get rid of one of
But
them.
okay,
Because at the end of the day, Fajoli and Rovella are pretty much the exact same player, style wise. They are. Joe, if you can make money on one of them and you keep the other one, plus the guys you have, you're doing that.
Shinichi? Dude, do you want to talk?
It's kind of nice.
The hair, Joe's hair, it feels nice.
This guy's just fucking.
He's thick as.
It's my sock, but regardless.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
My point is though, like these bigger teams are in a rebuild.
Yeah.
And I do think like for Chelsea, they have the youth prospects. They have the youngsters.
But it's
See,
Joe.
and what the
Joe,
problem
it's-
is, man, is I fear that we're gonna let Colwell go, and that'll be such an. It'll be like a Tamori all over again, or like our center back. You know,
I
center
think
back.
Tuchel's smart enough though to keep them. I mean, Gallagher had a good season. I'm gonna be honest with
Fucking
you.
hope he keeps
The
him,
fact
man.
that Tuchel's actually saying like, yeah, I want it for
I
preseason.
hope he keeps him
To me, that's a lot because I feel
that's
like
one
every
guy
other Chelsea
I
coach was like,
really
"See you later."
want like to stay and play.
Oh, I love it.
So yeah, man. Like,
I still remember.
I think Conte's kind of getting up there and slowly going to be.
I
I don't think he's
Gallagher
out of
Conte's
the
replacement though. I'm sorry.
I don't know. His work rate
Different-
is nuts. Like he does run the full 90.
The work rate, 100%
Conte-
defensively though.
Yeah, but Joe,
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find a guy like Conte.
You're not going to
though.
find a guy like Conte's like
No,
one
no,
in a
no,
million.
but
Yeah,
that's-
those are like you know what I mean.
It goes back to that one argument.
He
you and I
revolutionized
had.
that role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Like,
goes back to the argument you and I had that time. Like, you can't compare players to other players in a sense.
No,
where,
no.
Like a Conte, he revolutionized that
Yeah.
whole defensive
Yeah.
mid
Yeah.
role. Gallagher, yeah, he has the work
He can
rate
play
to
that role.
sprint a full 90.
He will play that role, but
Yeah.
he's not gonna.
He's
be
not
a
that
Conte.
he'll be
defensive
far better
animal.
attack,
Yes.
but like yeah, like interceptions, defensive,
Yeah.
anything defensively, he's not. Gonna
I do want to make kind of a bold statement when I say this. I do think Gallagher could definitely be kind of like one of those revolutionary box to box midfielders.
100%.
You know where
Watching
like
him in the Crystal Palace games, like was
will
amazing,
his stats appear to be great defensively? Maybe not. Will they appear to be fantastic for offense? No.
Yeah.
But I do see him being that like one of those very impactful players that maybe he makes that key pass in attack. Maybe he makes
scores
that
goals,
key
like
yeah, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he's gonna be one of those guys that he's literally everywhere
Yeah.
on the field. And Gallagher, like he has
I think we need to
he
keep
has
him,
the
Broja,
passion.
and Caldwell, man. Those 3 guys, we need to keep them.
so realistically you just need to lick them.
No, Delict and an attacker. Or
You don't-
Rafinha.
I don't think you need an attacker.
No, if we get rid of Ziyech and like Pulisic's like whatever, we do need like.
If they get rid of those guys, then yeah.
That's if they get rid of them. But that's the thing. To offload a guy like Pulley, I feel like there's going to be a lot of money Chelsea's demanding. And
Unless
does
he's
he
offering
have
like
such
a
a
deal,
market?
like let's say we offer money and Pulisic or
Oh
Werner
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Or even like a loan with obligation or
yeah,
option
exactly.
to buy. Yes.
Yeah, it depends on outgoings and how you bring in incoming.
I just feel like for Pulisic, there isn't a market like there is for a Ziyech. Because Ziyech, I feel like
grace with Pulisic is that he's American. I feel like a lot of teams. It is a selling point because people,
Really?
Joe, people
They
look
do
at
see a
that
good- there's a
as a
big
market,
market
man.
in, like-
Dude, why do you
no,
think?
okay,
Why do you think Juve signed?
market-wise,
exploit
yeah,
and market-
market-wise.
Joe, why do you think
but-
Juve signed McKennie? You think that was like really because they looked at him and they're like, yeah, he fits our what we were looking
reach
for
another
perfectly.
fan base, man.
You reach a whole different fan base,
Joe,
man.
I still remember
Pulisic is the LeBron James,
James
of soccer, man.
man. Why do you think he got that name because it being playing in Europe?
Pawn
Like,
Stars,
look,
buddy.
they're talking about Pulisic on Pawn Stars, and they think he's LeBron James of soccer.
I mean,
They think he's a god on Chelsea, and they know Chelsea because you know what I mean. Like
lest
you
we
can
forget,
market,
Alexi Lalas was the first big American player.
yeah, but you can market these
But
guys crazy.
Now,
actually,
but now
yeah.
look at now you're like now the main focus now you're gonna see what they want to do with soccer is grow it in North America because look at everything else. Look at
No,
look at
I know,
football.
what's their
I
big
know.
marketing
Look at football.
tool?
Look at
What's the biggest
basketball.
marketing tool right now in North America for soccer? It's speed.
Yeah,
He's
Speed,
the
man.
reason why soccer's so big. there.
He's
Stop.
dude. He's completely
Do you
fucking.
actually think so?
What
Yeah,
man?
man.
Like Speed, the Twitch guy that
Yeah.
says Suey.
You know how many people know
He's
about
brought more-
soccer
he's
because
brought
of him?
More coverage to soccer than like.
Dude, yeah, he's had more of an impact on
Dude,
North
come on. He
American
has,
soccer
honestly-
than a
Okay,
lot
listen, I
more
don't
people.
know anything. I saw on Twitter today something's happening with his mom.
I don't. Dude, the guy
I
was
don't know. I don't care about him
Joe,
or his family.
the guy was
Well,
on a,
first off, I just want to say, hey, hope everything's
the
going
guy was
well.
on a
Just in case
Snapchat.
Speed, you see
Joe,
this?
the guy was on a Snapchat call with Ronaldo's son.
Yeah, that's
was
what
on
I,
the stuff
that's
to
what
go
I was
to
getting to.
Langa.
But that's what I was getting to. I see all these TikToks about him, and like he's actually like that famous.
Who?
He might.
Speed.
Yeah, he's a.
Hey, he's a
fucking-
streamer,
he's a troll,
man. He's
dude.
a troll. He's a
But, like,
stupid
dude,
like.
no matter what, he's still bringing like he's making people aware of like who these people are.
Yeah.
And shit. He's like,
People used to watch him. What was he playing? 2K.
yeah.
He was playing like whatever, just like
He goes
just
he's-
random ass video
yeah,
games.
He's weird, man. He's a fucking
and
weirdo. but
and then all of a sudden he just started going to soccer and being in love with Ronaldo, and now like all of his fans like just kind of know who Ronaldo is, know about soccer, know all these because he always plays that game on the computer where it's like which club is this? He's like the
started playing
thing,
FIFA
the badge will
now.
come on. He's like I think that's Manchester United, and it's like completely off. It's like a Bayern.
Yeah,
Bayern
I
Munich
saw.
logo.
I saw there was one where he guessed Spain was Mexico. and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
But yeah,
is-
so we
Like, he
just
plays
sell.
FIFA now. Like
That's what I mean.
dude,
You just gotta market these guys.
Yeah.
Pulisic, easy market.
that's what I'm saying. For him, I don't think it'll be.
I
hard
just think
to
you know
sell.
the problem is though when you move to the Prem, your weekly wages get fucked, and
well,
it's
that's the
so
thing.
hard
the,
to
the,
offload.
The
Yeah.
Prem to offload players, even an average guy.
It's
Yeah.
so hard
They,
because of the
like,
wages.
they
And I'm
gotta
pretty
take a
sure
huge cut.
Dortmund was interested in Pulisic, but they like were turned off by his wages, which is like
It's all
it's
obvious.
so fucked.
Well, even with Darwin Nunez,
Yeah.
when he signed for Liverpool, I saw that.
Oh, the guy that Klopp said, "Oh, we'll never pay 100 mil for a striker."
Yeah,
Okay,
that guy.
Okay.
Klopp's a bum.
yeah, he is.
Klopp. You're the first person to actually agree with me
Yeah,
that I
because
hate.
I don't
Klopp.
like Klopp. Yeah,
I think with Dortmund, he was fantastic. I will respect everything he
because
did there.
he always has something to complain about.
But
Like
exactly.
all the time.
And then he wants to talk about other coaches complaining, but yet he is literally the epitome
He
of
is
that.
legit the
But-
guy who complains about everything.
Regardless of Klopp being a bum with fucking teeth work done.
Oh, and he also said we'll never pay like outrageous wages to players.
You already said
Salah.
that. You already said that.
No,
No, wages.
no wages.
I was gonna
Like weekly
make
wages.
a joke after that, but never mind. I can't now.
And now
because you
Salah
guys both
resigns, and I'm
corrected
sure
me.
he's getting paid over 300K.
He is.
Yeah.
They broke the bank for him, and it was a
So,
whole
yeah, Klopp.
record-breaking contract signing. But regardless of Klopp being a loser and an asshat, I forgot where I was getting at with this now.
And Liverpool just being a joke of a
Marketing
club.
the American
no
dudes.
marketing American people.
Yeah, dude, you guys brought Brian Reynolds because you thought Romo was gonna maybe become international, and then
You thought it was Ryan Reynolds.
yeah, you thought it was Ryan Reynolds. You guys realized you messed up and you sold it.
Brian Reynolds.
No, when we signed him, we had the emojis of the letter B. It was triple B. He was supposed to be Vin Diesel's son. Instead of triple X,
my
it was triple B.
God, dude.
Big bad Brian.
Ew.
The most ass player. Sorry, Brian Reynolds. You're probably seeing this
Big
because you're
bad
American.
Brian. It was how you guys marketed him. No
Yeah,
wonder he
I
left.
Swear to God.
Sure, you
Wait, guys, get me out of here.
Dude, I
We
don't
sold
wanna
him
be
to
here.
Waterloo.
Like the university.
No. See, I want to see a reaction from Ro, but no, I don't know how it's actually pronounced. It's in Belgium. It's like Waterloo or like. some sort of
Waterloo
European
just
way of
pronounced
saying,
differently.
yeah, essentially.
Waterloo.
Waterloo.
You guys sold him to a university?
Yeah, he's playing the Lou.
Oh god.
Fall from
I
grace, man.
honestly cannot remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but it was
It was
probably,
about
honestly,
Liverpool.
it was probably something stupid.
It was
so-
part-
Darwin Nunes
Darwin Nunes.
paying something. Anyways, that's guy's a waste of money.
yeah.
Waste of money. He's
Big-
a bum.
I mean, it's hard to say he's a
gonna
waste
do
of money
good.
because he didn't play the game yet.
I think he's
but
going to do
they
good with them.
overpaid the shit for him.
Yes. I think he's going to have a good season there.
I was gonna say I do think
he's
he's a
gonna
good
do
player.
He's a good player, but I don't think he's going to live up to
Well,
like that.
it's
that
it's
money,
it's
man.
the Portuguese league tax, dude. It's
No,
it's
no,
what
it's
you're
the-
gonna pay for.
No,
Look
it's
at
the-
Joao
it's the prem
Felix.
tax.
Look
prem
at Joao.
tax.
Yeah, but look at Joao Felix too.
Yeah, because these teams pay the money,
I
man.
would love to sign Joao Felix.
Joe, it's because the team,
I
the
would
Portuguese says,
love to
okay, yeah,
sign Joao
we
Felix.
want this much, and then teams are like, okay,
They're good players, 100%.
yeah, but
They're
it's because
good
teams
players.
are paying the price.
But that's a Portuguese.
I haven't
league
even not
tax.
heard
That's-
of Darwin Nunes like before last year.
No, I heard.
Never.
I
of
literally,
course, yeah,
I
you
heard
hear
him just
about
'cause
everybody,
I heard him
you
just because of
prospect.
just because of Champions League. I heard about him. That's the only reason because he scored that hat
I
trick that
think me
time.
and Ro are gonna go talk outside.
That's the only reason I heard about him.
Regardless of Darwin Nunes, I asked Ro who his top signings are. I'm gonna ask you for Juve.
For Juve, I think who I think we're gonna sign or who I want to sign. Well, I think Di Maria and Pogba are gonna be done this week, so that solves our wing and our midfield. They're gonna be done this weekend. Zaniolo, I think, is gonna be done this weekend too. So that kind of covers.
Hopefully
it for
that means Daniolo's signed.
Dybala
Hopefully that
loss.
means the lit is confirmed
Yeah.
as well. So
I
that's
think-
the money they're using for.
Yeah.
I do think.
Yeah.
I think it's my time to talk.
I'm just.
We'll ask you who you're signing.
I think.
After that one,
I
but-
think. I think Delict is going to be sold. I think.
I don't want to.
I think in the midfield, I think they're going to end up. Well, Ravello they brought back, so they're going to keep him. They're not going to sell Miretti. They're going to sell Fagioli, and then in the back, I think we're going to sign. Honestly, I think we're going to pull off Koulibaly. I think we're going to sign Cambiaso, the left back.
Esteban's son.
And I think we'll
Good
probably,
one.
and I honestly, and I can see them going for another center back. If they can get like someone that's kind of maybe like 29, 30 at that age, maybe even 31, but they can get him for a cheap price as like a backup, I think that they'll get someone like that. I don't know.
Right,
who,
even if
like,
you don't
I'm
get
just trying to
Koulibaly, you guys are interested in Kimpembe, which would.
think. I can even see that, but I don't know why. I have a feeling like they're going to sign Koulibaly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do feel like
I do
Koulibaly,
feel like Koulibaly,
like
that
as
they're
much
gonna
as
sign
he
him.
made that statement, like, oh, I saw what happened with Higuain, I don't want that same rapper. Like, I think he shows up still.
Yeah,
I think he's one of
they'll
those
get him.
guys because like he's comfortable in Italy, he knows the language
They
now
see-
at this point.
He
Like,
sees like I mean, at the end of the day, they are building something. You don't see them building like they're just buying random players that you don't see what direction they're going. Like they have a direction. You see what they're building. He would definitely gonna want to be a part of that.
100%, and he would fit like seamlessly.
he would fit
in.
perfectly in. He doesn't need
He'd
to
be
learn
one of
nothing.
those
He knows
guys
the
that,
league, he
like-
knows everything.
I think for Juve, as much as everyone says, oh, their mid needs work, blah, blah, I feel like with their mid, you just have to let them cook.
Yeah.
You know, like as much as
we
everyone was
gotta get
even-
rid of that dead weight that we have
even
now.
Artur,
Those guys.
Artur, however you want to pronounce his name, I do think he's a solid midfielder.
Yeah,
I just
but,
think
like,
very-
he's
very
like
limited,
so
man.
he's like falling back so far in the line.
No,
Yeah,
100%.
He's so
but
he's so limited, man. Like dude, he can't make a pass like past fucking 5 feet.
yeah, but that's
but he's
his
good. But he's
style.
not going to
He's
start
good.
over any of the guys
No.
they have.
No, I
Hey,
get
He
that.
starts on Roma though.
No, we apparently Juve offered him in the Zaniolo
Nerd.
deal, and they said no. They're like, no, we
Okay,
don't
so
want
Joe,
him.
with that being said,
No, I
Who
don't
are
wanna
you-
answer-
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
who,
answering that.
I wanna
who are
hear
you
Joe.
hoping your
Roma signings are this year.
Well, now
Your
that you
bonsai
actually
tree-
asked,
your
I'm gonna
bonsai tree team
cross the
signs.
legs like I'm meditating here. First off, we have more than a bonsai tree now.
okay?
We have a European.
Okay, so who are you hoping that you
Trophies.
guys sign?
Truthfully, okay, this is like barring we don't sell, which is
Okay.
a huge thing.
Okay,
Okay, Zaniolo's gone.
Okay, we're picturing a future without
Yes, Zaniolo's out of there.
just Zaniolo.
Fratesi. I would love, and I know a lot of Roma fans are hell bent on Gonzalo Guedes on Valencia. Or
Isn't he a left back?
no, he's a
No, he's
left,
he's
left mid striker.
left mid, yeah, left wing.
Yeah, he's like with that
Okay.
hybrid. A lot of them are hell bent on that, or Berardi. I don't want either.
Who would you want then?
For me, it's I would literally for me. I I would say we need a center back, depending on the formation he wants to go with going forward.
And who do you sign?
Can I?
for
Hold on, can I?
Fratesi and Raspadori. Those would be my two signings.
Actually, can I just make a recommendation? Because
I don't want to hear it.
Raspadori might be a little bit pricey.
It's okay.
There was one guy you were very interested in before, Bernardeschi. You guys can sign him. If
Oh
you
yeah,
want to.
dude,
I think
Bernardeschi.
He's perfect.
We're banging
Still-
over left foot.
Yeah, it's better than Insigne.
Listen, I'm actually being like completely serious when I say this. If we go to 4-2-3-1, who does Roma have on left mid? No, for real though. Who do we have on left mid?
El Shaarawy.
I don't know. I don't know your team. dude.
Exactly.
El Shaarawy.
It's not
We have Zalewski. Did fantastic. I do sincerely rate him.
Bernardo's not gonna do anything for you guys.
I think he's better than what we have. I think
You think he's better than if you guys brought in like that Guedes guy?
yes, because the price tag he is offering, no way. He's not worth.
How much does he want a season?
You don't even know
How
about
much does he
him.
want a season?
Valencia alone wants 40 mil for him, and you don't even know him, and you know the game. Do you know?
I know who Gonzalo Guedes is.
40 mil? No,
Not worth it.
15.
The only reason I know him is because of FIFA.
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
actually like.
My
I've
point
seen
exactly.
him play.
I don't think
And-
he's worth that. That's why I'm saying
Okay,
Berna.
and then what are
Berna on a free?
What are weekly wages?
Probably even just as much, man. He's a Jorge Mendes product.
Yeah,
I'm sure
he's probably
he's
asking
a
like
Jorge
five. He's probably
Mendes.
asking like 4 to 6 mil.
We've had a lot of meetings with that guy lately, man. Help him talk
Ronaldo,
about Joao
man.
Felix.
He's a.
Nah, it's because of Ronaldo.
We don't want Jorge.
I want Joao Felix, man.
Nah, you guys getting Ronaldo. He's gonna score his first
It's
goal.
his
He's gonna
first
score
goal
his first goal in Stamford Bridge.
Wearing the number
for
9?
Chelsea.
Actually, pretty crazy. I was reading some stuff. The guy that you think is the best news reporter in all of Italy, Nico Shira, reported July 7th, huge number 7
Who?
announcement coming soon for Roma.
Not Ronaldo.
No, that's actually the rumor he's spreading right now.
Not Ronaldo.
Yeah, July 7th, we're
The
making
guy
an
that Al
announcement.
said's the best news reporter in Italy.
Yeah, because he
He's
said
saying that
There's
you
no way
guys
you
should
can
get
get
Ronaldo.
I gotta see this.
Do you want me to
after.
pull it up?
I gotta see.
No.
he literally
no.
said
Guy, while we're
7
speaking, pull
on
it up.
7 on
I
7.
want to see it. Pull it up while we're speaking. So wait, are you saying
My
that?
phone's over there.
Oh, okay, whatever. Screw it. So you're saying that Ronaldo's coming to Roma?
No, I'm not
he's
saying
gonna
that.
leave.
I'm not saying that. I am not saying that at all.
He's gonna leave Europa.
He's gonna leave Europa
For
League
Europa
for
League.
Manchester United.
My point is
for a far
No,
worse
no,
Europa
no,
League
no.
Roma.
First off, we're going to win the Europa League this year. Second off, what I'm trying to say is Nico Shira isn't a good reporter at all. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think he is.
This guy makes some weird false proclamations and then says, as quoted back in 2008, Mikuli retired and is in jail now. You know, he's just that
If you
guy.
guys
And then-
sign Roma, man, I'll get a Roma tattoo. I mean, if you guys,
if we sign Roma,
if you guys
we
sign
already have Roma.
Ronaldo,
No, I'm
no
telling you
way.
right now, there's no chance in hell if Roma
but hey,
were,
his
if,
agent was in Barca. I would love for him to go to Barca.
if Roma were to sign Ronaldo,
Sweet.
I would be so I wouldn't support that decision.
No, I don't think he's- I
Everyone
don't-
says
it's-
no, you
let's
say
be
that
realistic.
now. Watch when he scores some goals. No,
shut
he doesn't go
It's
there.
gonna be like
to-
it's gonna be like how Mourinho this now this guy can't stop talking about Mourinho.
Yeah.
He loves Ronaldo.
no, because he goes and he destroys teams. Look at Menu.
Yeah, but not Roma, man. Roma's
Look
already
at
destroyed.
Juve.
You can't destroy them anymore.
You can't destroy Rome when it's already being built. Poor thing. It's fucking already in ashes.
yeah, exactly. You can't
Mourinho's
do
trying to
anything bad
pick
it,
up
man.
something.
Yeah, you can't do
We
anything
have, we have
worse.
King Tammy at the helm.
Yeah, Ronaldo
with
can't do
King
worse,
Christa-
man.
Pellegrini, now every Roma fan says, oh, wait, we kind of respect a player from Rome and he wants to play for Roma. Crazy. Now they all beg for Fratelli.
Maybe the seven is maybe Conte's coming to you guys.
Oh, that would be... I would love
They're
Conte.
pretty crazy.
I would love Conte.
That'd be a number 7
I would
move.
love Conte. But
Or
no,
it's like
Crazy number seven.
Bernardeschi or something.
Or draw Felix number 7, isn't he? Or is he
I
not?
thought he was like number 20-something.
Maybe he's, I don't know.
I feel like I saw a random number for him at one
Who
point.
knows, dude?
No, he's can't fit in the system we got.
On that
We
note,
only win trophies. Wait, I didn't even tell you the other player I would want, man. You're trying to cut
Joey,
me
I
off.
don't. Yeah, man, I
Regardless,
don't want to hear who you want
my
anymore.
long story short, I would say Fratesi, who we're basically
said that
gonna
already.
get, and
You've said the
Raspadori,
one
you said
player.
You said one player.
The different amount
no,
of times.
because you know what?
Okay,
It's
so
all
Fratesi, and then
I think that's actually all I
just
want.
Fratesi. You lose Zaniolo, you guys have Fratesi.
No, we lose Zaniolo, then I want.
you said Bernardeschi.
I want Del Piero to come out of retirement. Come
no,
play for
then
Roma.
you're guys gonna go and sign Dybala because no other team wants him.
Oh yeah.
If Zaniolo leaves, yes, I'll take him then.
Oh, you'll take him. You'll take Dybala.
Yeah.
You have to convince him first. I don't think he wants to go to play.
No,
Europa
he's
League.
he's a bum. He's
Yeah,
a bum for
he
rejecting
is.
Juve.
I mean, he is a bum, but I mean,
Why-
I don't think you guys are gonna have to like.
He is a bum.
You guys are gonna be the ones begging him to come there.
I don't think Roma should beg anybody.
No, they shouldn't. But I'm saying like if they would ever want him, I don't think he's gonna be. the
Okay,
one
you know what?
going
If you're gonna wrap up the episode, Rose fucking yawning.
I'm just yawning because you're talking about Roma.
This guy's
and
talking
it's a
about Roma, man.
snooze
You
fest.
put this guy to sleep.
And then,
It's a snooze
and then
fest.
when we signed Kovacic from them for free.
Yeah, right, dude.
On a free.
Not one player on the team could go.
Then you're gonna
could
be-
tie his boots.
Then you're never.
Pellegrini.
Then you're not gonna be able to look at him in the
Dude,
face once
Pellegrini,
Hamby goes
stop.
back.
Honestly,
Pellegrini's not even on the
Rose,
subs.
stop.
Pellegrini's not
Stop.
even in our subs.
Oh my god, we're not having this debate right now on camera.
He's not in our subs.
We're not having this debate on camera.
because he's not in our subs.
We're not having this debate on camera.
We're not having it off camera, so
Okay, fine. We're not that either.
we'll just settle to say that I win.
No, you don't win because Pellegrini is better than Kovacic.
Okay, guys. On that note,
Far different roles.
we're gonna end things off. I just want to say one thing. So the last episode that we put out, we were hoping to put out before I left for vacation. Never actually made it out because I don't know. I was having some audio issues when I was actually posting it. So this is gonna be our first episode in like a month and a half. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. If you guys haven't yet, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you do want to watch this episode, it will be live on YouTube, which you can also subscribe, comment, and like the video. Other than that, thank you, Julian, for joining us.
You could also
Joe,
ask
Roma,
Rosati.
Joe, enough about Roma and
Wait,
enough
no.
talking. Enough about you today.
Ask me what?
I was gonna say you could ask Rosati where he got that really nice training hoodie from because
Oh,
I kinda
it's
wanna-
from England, from the store, direct,
I was gonna say I kind of want it because
Yeah.
that's actually really
That's
nice.
not gonna
From-
fit you, Joe.
directly from
It's
the
not.
store.
I'm fat.
It's gonna be a dress on you.
I'm fat.
I even got a cool,
Roll's pretty
cool
decent.
pen, Chelsea pen in a Chelsea case.
Can I have it?
I'll bring it for you,
love
guys.
pens.
You can hang it, dude. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
well, it's a pen.
We'll stick it in the couch.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
we'll
no,
put
it's
it
a
here.
pen, but it comes in a little blue leather, little whoop whoop.
Okay, regardless, we're trying to end the episode. We don't.
All right.
Okay.
But yo, give me that pen.
All right, guys. See you next week. Ciao.